Hello and welcome to the Computer Game Show. My name's David Turner. I'm here with Sean Bell,
Hello.
James Farley,
Hello.
and well, if it isn't the birthday boy, Matthew Murray.
Hello.
It's another year older, Matt. What's the number? 40, 46?
43 today.
I think you might be knocking that number down a little bit, aren't you? You're older
I might
than
be
that.
on Hinge. Yeah, 43 today.
Hold on. You're 43. Oh, that's right, because I always think I'm 42 for some reason. No, yeah, you are 2 years older than me.
Oh, I know my age, yeah.
I should tell you, Matt, that the three of us are absolutely gutted at the moment because we have sent you a birthday present, but last time I checked, it hasn't even dispatched. So I'm not.
That's okay, yeah,
happy
It would
about
be funny to name and shame the people who are supposed to be sending it, but obviously that would spoil the gift.
We will
So-
we will name and shame them when it happens. But what annoys me is that no, it doesn't annoy me. We came to a crossroads, Matt, last week where we said, right, we can get Matt a gift that we think he'll like, right? But it will definitely get there, or one that we know he'll love, but it might not. So we
I
went
don't
with
want
the
a late
latter.
present. I mean, you
you
shouldn't
go.
give me anything at all. So,
What a surprise. Oh, shut up, Matt. Matt's got this thing about his birthday where he can never celebrate it and he never wants to talk about it. That's why he
it's
goes
just
all
never really
quiet.
been a big thing.
Here we go. He doesn't. And then like, oh hey, you don't have to get me anything. Actually, I hate. You know, I'm a piece of shit. So don't celebrate my birthday. It means nothing to anyone. Yeah, all right.
I didn't
Matt.
say
We
anything.
know
I just
deep
didn't say
down you're
anything.
like. You're like, this is the greatest day of the year. And everyone should know without me even mentioning it. We know what you're like, Matt. We know what you're like.
You know, there's no message on socials because I'm the one who does the socials. So it'd be a bit weird if I'm like, hey, it's Matt's birthday, everyone.
Do you know why?
That's why there's never been
messages
anything on Instagram, etc.
No,
it'd be
but
a bit weird otherwise.
I nearly posted one. But firstly, I knew I'd just fuck it up. And secondly, I thought, oh, I might just like make a big surprise of it and go on the show. We did remember Matt. So I didn't post anything on there. And then we messaged each other privately. And I thought, well, actually, it's a bit fucking rude if I don't say happy birthday at this point. It's a bit fucking weird. But happy birthday, Matt. We all love you.
Okay. I feel that's nice.
Do you know who else we love? The Patreon producers for this show, they are Aaron Patrick, the QuickBooks chap, Simon Nelson, Moomin Biscuit, Trans Rights are Human Rights, Dave Ernsberger, Colin Brown, Gasman, Rocketman76, Smooth Monkey, John Tempelli, Jackie Sniper, Sam Higton, Thomas, Stan, Philip with an F, Cutty, Steve Lee, Jack Oven, Grey Dragon Claw, Colin the Car Wanker Smith, Lee Keybottom, My Dog Skip, Dean, Evil Mammal, Boza Karma, Conky Donkers, Full Nels Conga, like that, just shields, Laser Quest, Steve Voltage Littler, and a returning Full Nels member. It is Big Papa Fenge. Thank you so much for supporting us. This will be our 10th year over at TCGS and my 20th year of podcasting. So it's a big year, huge year, and it will see our 500th episode go up as well. So there's a lot happening this year. We're really looking forward to it. I think I'm focusing on next year because I'm still ashamed of the Game of the Year show, but we will get to that in a moment. We should also explain that we were due to return to podcasting last week. What happened, James?
Yeah, I was a bit ill.
James has had
Was a bit ill.
Probably-
He's fine now.
Yeah, it sounds like 100%
yeah.
full good of health.
James has that voice that's like, you know, when an employee wings up and they're not
I
ill.
knew you were going to say this. It's like
They're not ill.
so predictable. It's like
Well, okay. Well, then the only thing that I was thinking, right?
Oh, go on.
The only thing I was thinking, James, is that you were really ill over Christmas, weren't you? Pretty much since you come back to the UK before Christmas.
from Boxing Day. That was when it kicked off.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
really ill, and then we met up for a lovely steak and a few pints in town.
Yeah.
You were fine then.
I was
and
not
then,
fine then.
And then when we were due to record a couple of days later, it was you were ill again, and I was a bit, what's going on here?
I was not fine then. I mean, Sean, you will attest to how badly I was coughing.
The coffee, the following morning especially, it was a lot worse.
Yeah, it was
Quite happy to hand that over to your friends, eh? Is that how it goes?
Well, I really
He's got a
wanted to
witness.
see you guys, didn't I? And so I felt bad about it. And
you wanted to go to bed by 8:30, mate.
I know, because I felt really ill.
In your little pod.
Not
Yeah.
coffins,
We will.
yeah.
I'm sure we will talk about that on the bonus show. But
100%.
we're going to record that next week, I think. So you were really ill last week, and we thought actually starting with just the three of us and doing the prediction show and all that sort of stuff probably isn't the way to go.
Yeah.
And also, I did get to the point where we'd finished the Game of the Year show, and I thought, okay, right now, I've really sort of crawled my way to the end of this year. I'm shattered. I need a lot of time off. And I looked at the dates and thought, oh, it's only 1 week we're missing. It's only one podcast we're missing, which I'm sure is the shortest break we've done over Christmas.
Someone,
So I was
sorry, I
kind of
forget who
like,
it was,
yeah.
but someone in the Discord did point out that what we've just had is the normal Christmas break. It was just because
Yes.
the Game of the Year show was so much later than it normally was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. It feels like forever.
Yeah.
No, it's only 2 weeks off.
No,
yeah.
it does-
It's crazy,
That
isn't
doesn't feel like forever.
it? What?
No, I'm saying it doesn't feel like forever. If it doesn't,
James could have done with longer off.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
Then comes back in March.
There's a few things to plug before we get to feedback and our thoughts on the Game of the Year show, because I do want to talk about it. I will be performing with Ian Lee on the following dates. Please buy tickets. Some of them are almost sold out anyway. But February the 7th on the Rondo at the Rondo Theatre in Bath. You can. I mean, there's like a handful of tickets left for that one. The one that we really need to push. If you're anywhere near Birmingham, come and see myself and Ian Lee at the Glee Club on April the 4th. Come buy tickets for that. Otherwise, that we need to push that one. Buy tickets. And 53.2 at Manchester on April the 19th. Is that how you say that place? I'm not trendy enough to know it. But we'll
me
also,
neither.
we'll also get into, if you want to go to ianlee.com all the links are up there for the tickets. Go and get tickets. We'll see you there. We'll chat afterwards. You get to see Ian do an hour brilliant show where he goes through clips from his old 11 o'clock show clips, and he'll talk about his time on the 11 o'clock show, and a Q&A in the second half with myself. And you get to submit your own questions and ask Ian whatever you want. So please do join us at Rondo Theatre in Bath, Glee Club in Birmingham, and 53.2 in Manchester.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the Manchester one. I'm definitely trying to organise a stag do for that weekend, but I think, unfortunately, unless that happens, I'll be there.
So I'm going to be, it's looking like I'm going to be at the Manchester one now, because I know I said I might be filming the Bath one, and then Ian announced the Manchester date, and I was like, shall we save some money, and I'll just come to Manchester instead?
Which is awkward, because you did say on the show, I'm going to the Bath one, so you get a pictures of me.
Buy tickets, you can meet me, and I'm
fantastic. Well, now you can't.
Well,
that has been taken off the bill.
Yeah.
But please do come along. It'd be great to see you there. Right. Is anyone else still weirded out by the Game of the Year show?
No.
Because I still can't handle it.
No, I'm fully over it now.
I still feel a bit annoyed.
Do you?
With
In what way?
Losing 2 really good games.
Well, this
That's
is what
part
I'm
of it.
stu-
That's
This
part
is
of the
what
whole
I-
happens.
yeah,
That's what
I know.
happens.
This is what I like. Okay, so I think what weirded me out so much about the Game of the Year show is because if you'd have asked me 1,000 times what was going to win the Game of the Year show, I don't think I would have said Baby Steps once, right? So
See, I always had it pegged as a potential
okay.
winner, so it did not surprise me at all.
It's but I came away from that going, oh shit, anything can be Game of the Year now. Like, this is wild. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love Baby Steps. I love it, right?
Yeah.
But at no point did I think it was ever going to get to the final, let alone win it. So that really surprised me. Look, even Charlie, and this is 100% true, Charlie walks about the house every couple of days and goes, I cannot believe Baby Steps won. Like, I know, dude. I know.
So I was totally happy with it winning, because I said at one point to Matt, secretly while we were recording, because that's what we do. I was like, I kind of hope it goes all the way, but it still was. It wasn't Baby Steps winning that bothered me so much. It was just the way
KCD2 going up.
Yeah, and Dispatch.
Yeah,
those two.
there's. So I believe Sean and Matt came in with a plan to stop that. Not a plan,
No,
but in their
absolutely no
head.
way.
No, not a
No.
plan between the two of them. But there's no way you wanted KCD2 to win it. And I think
no,
that's what drives this a little bit.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's what drives this a little bit, James. Like
That
both of them come in and
disgusts me,
thought,
Sean.
I don't want that to win it.
I just thought,
Yeah.
oh god, anyway. But no,
And then someone turned around and said, old David wouldn't have let Dispatch take out KCD2. And I was like, fuck, you're absolutely right. Old David...
I mean, that's
personal
the thing that
growth,
blew me
Dave.
away the most.
No, I don't think it is, Sean. It's called weakness. And I'm going to have to consider how I play the Game of the Year next year. Thanks for all the suggestions on how to make our Game of the Year show better. They are all being ignored. Although I do wonder, actually, and this wasn't mentioned by anyone, but we mentioned this a few years ago. I do wonder whether we do it FA Cup style rather than
You're going to have to
World Cup
explain
style.
that to me, I'm afraid.
So for every round, you draw the names out of the hat again.
Oh,
But
right,
I-
okay.
Don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm
Hang
trying to...
on. So, every round. I mean, yeah, that would be.
It's
yeah, that would be
interesting,
wild.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
that is
That would
interesting.
be-
Yeah.
That would maybe mix things up.
The
a bit, I
only
think.
problem
Yeah,
I
I
have with that is that this year's one was so interesting because one side was stacked, one
Yes.
half was stacked, and
Yeah,
losing
yeah.
that potential thing.
Yeah, I mean, like
I don't know.
the baby steps side of the draw was so much easier. Like it's easy to see why I got to the final. The other side was crazy with it, with the games that are there.
Yeah, it was an interesting show, and thank you for all the kind words. We've got plenty of feedback that we'll go through now, Matt.
Yes, going to start with Alan, aka Orchimedes. I love the show
I like
and
his
everything.
keys.
Yeah, so what? Alan.
I like
Keys?
his keys.
I don't know what Alan Keys. Is that
Yep.
where we're going? Okay,
Go
cool.
on.
It's the start of the year, everyone. We'll warm up. That's okay. I love the show and everything you do. Gotti was a
I've clipped
lovely
that, Dave. I've
Christmas.
clipped that. Don't worry, mate. I've clipped it.
Yeah, that's going to go viral.
I
That's
would
going to
bother.
bang.
Save the hard drive space.
No, that's going to bang. That's going to bang.
Oh, you got an episode title there. I like his keys.
Yeah, we already have, mate. It's called
I
2026
thought
Game
we'd be
Predictions.
a bit rusty
Oh,
after the
fuck.
break, but
Oh yeah, we're doing our gaming predictions.
Ah,
We're
fuck.
rusty.
yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
I love the show and everything you do. Gotti was a lovely Christmas treat. Couldn't believe that Baby Steps was number one, and it really didn't sound like you guys were convinced either, to be honest. A game has
My
been
favourite
ages-
bit, sorry, before you continue, my favourite bit was at the end when Matt went, oh, we always end up on like being quite low, and it's quite a sad way to end the Game of the Year show. So let's all be quite positive. And we all just ignored him and carried on going, what the fuck have we done? Sorry, God.
I'm glad I did that though, because on past years I've just listened to it and I'm like, oh, that's just such a shame you don't even celebrate the winner. So I tried.
Yeah, but we still didn't celebrate the
I feel like there was more
see,
of like,
that's-
this is why I love the game, rather than just like, oh fuck it, fuck you, haven't seen it ever next year.
This is also one of the reasons why I love our Game of the Year show. It's like by the end of it, everyone's just bereft and just fed up. Because it's the end.
one of us is absolutely wankered.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that next time.
You said that about 4 years ago.
Yeah,
No,
I believe
yeah.
that.
I'm not going to do it in the same way.
Okay.
Oh, same way. Okay, so drinking with the other hand. What does that mean?
But yeah, okay. So my plan for next year is
This
what
year?
I'm going to do. This year, it is this year. Yeah. So my plan for this year is I ain't going to start drinking until I've defended all my games.
Right, okay,
to begin
shut
with.
up. Just, I've just...
Okay, let's carry on with
That's my
Alan
plan.
Key's email.
That's my plan.
I ain't. Go on. When did you ever say I ain't? Where's that come from?
I don't know,
Hang around for me
David.
for too
Right,
long.
Alan says, on Baby Steps, a game I spent ages waiting for to only play for 30 minutes and really not feel it. However, after a Gotti show and a few other impassioned speeches on other podcasts, I went back to it. 17 hours later, I had finished it. I don't think I ever felt frustrated or even got my heart rate raised as much. I was coming at it completely differently. It was just a journey, and whatever happened, it's just what happened. I'm on my second playthrough now. I'm going to explore every inch of that place, and my mind has already been blown by how much stuff is packed into that fairly small open world. Sorry for the essay, but the TLDR is this. I played 333 games in 2025. 333 games in 2025. That is wild. And completed 57 of them. Baby Steps is a true one-of-a-kind masterpiece and will be number one with a fucking bullet. Love you all. From Alan, aka Orchimedes. Shall I just get through the rest of this Gotti feedback
Yeah,
and
do
then
it,
we'll have a
man.
discussion? Mr. Bumscud.
Sorry, is that pointed at me? Like, don't interrupt me. I'm going to get through this because I'm going to interrupt
No,
you.
because I think a lot of this will be repeated stuff potentially.
Cool.
But also, yes, shut the fuck up. Mr. Bumscud, as always, the Gotti show is one of the highlights of the festive period. I particularly enjoyed the Good Doctor's slurred pronunciation of Ghost of Tsushima, Expedition 33, and of course the always enjoyable Promise Mascot Agency. Thanks for the show, guys. Here's to more success for all of you in 2026, and I'll be listening every week as normal. Mike
the amount of people that sent us message that said Planinum it.
Ghost of Toshiba.
Yeah.
Ghost of Toshiba.
You haven't listened to it back, have you, James? You don't listen to it
No,
back.
he never does.
Oh, it's well worth listening to.
I listened to that little clip. I listened to the little clip you posted on the WhatsApp of dude.
Of you coming out and saying, "I've got no more blanket Pringles."
No more pigs in blanket.
no, it was pork blanket. That was it. So I've run out of pork blanket Pringles.
It's pigs in blanket.
Yeah, no, that's what it's supposed to be, Matt. But he was so wankered he called them pork blanket Pringles.
The only thing I remember talking about was the pepperonis. And that was another bit.
Yeah, but I think you said pepperoni at first, didn't you?
Called a pepperoni.
I've got pepperoni to eat.
Okay.
Got a single pepperoni, everyone. Mike Susky, thanks to all four of you for another fantastic Gotti episode, as you guys can always be counted on to deliver. Since there was some hand-wringing over the winner this year, I felt compelled to write in and state that Baby Steps is my personal Gotti, and I was absolutely over the moon to see it take the crown. This has been a stacked year for video games, but even many of the strongest releases I've played this year, like Clair Obscur, felt like iterations on formulas I knew well. Baby Steps was among the precious few games I played in 2025 that made me think I've never seen anything like this before. I love playing through it and love re-experiencing it vicariously for others, including James's ongoing stream. I genuinely think it's a fantastic choice, and I hope this isn't something that inspires years of bitterness, like David still being angry that one of the literal greatest 3D platformers ever won in 2018. Maybe the community writ large will disagree, but hey, the chaos is a feature rather than a bug with these Gotti shows. Thanks again for making our holidays just a little bit brighter, as you do every year.
Hey, you want that one?
16-bit Sega dude, I would like to point out that a certain Mr. Ian Lee correctly called the TCGS Gotti way back in October. Please see episode 472, 1 hour, 16 minutes and 2 seconds. However, Dave may have planted a seed in Ian's head. See 1 hour 14 on the same episode. Fantastic Gotti show, as usual, never change, and trust in the process, no matter how insane it is or how much it stresses you out. Best game of the year show going. Wouldn't be Christmas without it.
So I've got Ian's clip. I haven't got my clip, but I say just before that, I think this might be my Gotti as a joke, but this is Ian's clip.
This game sounds horrendous to me. It's honestly, my sphincter is tightening. But I've seen a couple of little clips you shared in the WhatsApp group, and I found them very, very funny. And first of all, I'm calling it now. This is going to be your game of the year. I'm calling that now. It's going to win. It's going to win. And James, as you did listen.
Okay, yeah. He called it. I didn't even pick up on that. So thanks for sending that in, because that was quite funny to listen back to a few days after the Game of the Year show had come out. That's mad.
And last week, Gotti feedback. Rodders, another amazing year of games. Podcasting a classic Gotti show. All of it leaving one lingering question: who the fuck says Piper Pringles? We got a lot of feedback about this. Yeah. But we don't know their UK comedy. But James, do you want to say?
I wonder if I still got that on my phone, actually, because I had to clip it and post it into our Discord, right? Loads of people were going, hold on a minute, why do they keep saying Piper Pringles, and why is this considered to be, like a common phrase? And we had to go, no, it's from Alan Partridge. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've got it anymore.
I knew it was from Alan Partridge, but I guess just because of saying it for so many years, because of Alan Partridge, it's kind of just become normal to me. Yeah. So I would say it.
Yeah, me and my brother have always said it since then. It's always been Piper Pringles. I'll see if I can find it. Go on. Is there any more?
That is it for Gotti feedback. There's some other small bits of feedback if you want to do that.
Go on, then.
Dean, been trying to get these blue gaming... hang on, I should have read this first or whatever. Been trying to get these big blue gaming pod balls looked up by the Backpage pod, but whenever I pop round for belly rubs, Matt and Sam keep pinning me down and force feeding me sandwiches dipped in exotic sauces. Are you lazy fuckers planning to return to work anytime soon or what? I need JCA Farley and his fluffer lads back in my life, please. Also, baby steps, you fucking disgust me. Keep up the good work. Love you guys. Bastards from Dinn.
Cheers, Dean. Yeah, we're back, baby. I hope you're as happy as we are. Here we go. Here's the clip from Alan Partridge.
Actually, Bill, sparkling wine will be fine, I think.
I'll get some crisps and things.
Actually, yeah, Jill, pipe of Pringles will suffice.
Unless there's anything else you fancy.
No, just a pipe of Pringles. Fine.
Come on.
That's it. If you want to leave us, should we discuss or should we just?
No, just thank you so much for all the feedback we've had. Like we you know, it's. I came away worrying whether this one would live up to the hype because there wasn't actually that many massive arguments.
No, it's very calm compared to I think because
it's because it was stacked, wasn't it?
There's so many good games, and we all loved a load of these games. It wasn't like, oh man, this is my game versus your game. It's just like we all appreciate it. It's just a great year for games. So that's why the final was so weird, because often it's normally, no, fuck that, or this is mine, or that's yours. I mean, admittedly, they were both mine. But like, unlike most years where it's really like we really have to argue and, argue the case, it's like these are both great, and so many other rounds, they're really tough, and it's just overall great year. So yeah, it was far less dramatic, far less argumentative than previous years.
It was less dramatic, but it was weirdly draining just because it just felt like we were not like putting down so many good games, but obviously having to boot them out just felt quite excruciating to me. I think like my plan next year is I'm going to just put like a big sign up above the monitor that just says like, people look forward to this. Right, just go with it.
Hold on, what for? What's that going to change?
Looking at me like, yeah, I should probably fucking lighten up. Actually, this is all right.
I've just put it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like,
a bit more nihilistic, James, but yeah, same sort of.
Yeah. Also, James, you won't be able to fucking read it after the second name gets pulled out. What does it matter? Doesn't do anything. But no, honestly, getting all the feedback's been really, really nice. I know some people were frustrated, and it's like what I said on Roll Muck. Like, even if we did this any other way, someone will still be angry that their favourite game didn't get picked. So we might as well do this. Let's see where it goes. But thank you. Like, honestly, all the nice comments and all the support that we've had over Christmas and everything has been really, really heartwarming. So we really appreciate it.
Hell
cool. Yeah. Should we get on to the first news beat of the year? James Farley.
Yeah, why not? In fact, there's been some breaking news.
It's not fun though, is it?
It's not really fun news. It's just, it's a quick update from Jason Schreier talking about the Rockstar Games thing, where basically it says a UK judge has denied interim pay to the 31 employees fired by Rockstar Games last year, saying she was unable to conclude that it appears likely that the tribunal will find that the principal reason for the claimant's dismissal was union organising. So yeah, that doesn't sound very nice.
No, that doesn't sound like we want to. Are they going to release? Do they get to release any information off that, or is it just all?
Presumably, when it goes to tribunal, there'll be further details. I should imagine. This is going to be an ongoing process. It's going to go on for probably quite some time.
It's shit because I'm being generous. I'm assuming that doesn't mean the judge thinks that Rockstar are in the right either. Just that it's not, like, at first glance, it's not an open and shut case in favour of the employees. Presumably, I don't know, but it massively disproportionately affects those members of staff way more than it does Rockstar, because those people are still having to get by without any fucking salary. So yeah, shit.
Anyway, on to the other news that we had. So there's going to be an Xbox Developer Direct that is apparently going to have a secret fourth game. So this is coming on Thursday, January 22nd at 6 p.m. In the UK, and it's going to be looking at Forza Horizon 6, Fable, a game from Game Freak as well, who do obviously Pokemon. It's called Beast of Reincarnation.
Yeah, they've shown that before.
Yeah, we've seen that already. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing that, but then also there's going to be a fourth game, which is being described as a smaller scale original game from one of Xbox Game Studios' first party developers. But we don't know anything more than that. So
sounds a bit Double Fine maybe, but then they've only just put out Keeper.
Yeah,
but
they've
then
just put a game out.
They
I'd be
usually have sort
surprised.
of at least two projects on the go at any one time. So who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all this. I'm not in a great Xbox way at the moment, and for them to go, we got a brand new game to announce. It's like, well, yeah, you announced a bunch of brand new games over the past 5 years at Candom, so what, you want us to be excited about this one now, do you?
Also, this is a separate thing. Did you see the announcement about Avowed coming to PS5?
yeah.
It's like, it's going to PS5 and it's got loads of extra content, and it's like, well, that, if anything, trains me to just be like, well, no, I'll wait till everything comes on the PS5 then.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
So that's what I was thinking with Forza Horizon 6. I'm
Yeah.
quite looking forward to that, but I probably just will wait for the later version.
I've
It'd be
got
great with
Game Pass,
the
though,
haptic
so
as well on the controller.
Yeah.
Depends how long the waiting is.
Because, I don't have Game Pass anymore, so, yeah, there's...
Do you not?
Same.
Oh, do you
No.
not? You don't play online, do you? I sort of have to
Barely.
have it to play online.
I've
so
let
it's-
mine lapse as well. Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. That's 22nd of January. So
Yeah,
we've got a little while
26th
for
of
that.
January, 6 p.m. So, yeah, I mean, that's the first event of the year, I guess.
Yeah, it's 6 p.m, so we're not going to do a talks over on it because that's, work
Yeah, I'll
/
still be at
children
work,
time.
but-
So
What's the what's the current rumors about the next Nintendo Direct? Because that's the one I'm really looking forward to.
There are none, as far as I'm aware. Like
There will be one.
but
There's usually one in January, isn't there, or is it February? I can't
February,
remember.
I think.
I think
Right,
it's
okay.
usually early February.
Might be big.
Yeah, I'm fascinated to see what they've got for us, because currently there are no Switch 2 games coming. Am I wrong?
No, there are.
no, hang
but
on.
just
There's
not-
a Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing.
Yeah. There's also a Switch 2 version of Super Mario Wonder as well.
No.
Yeah, that's-
Look, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. There are no new Switch 2 first
There's
party
that-
Switch.
there's that Yoshi
one.
game.
Yeah.
Oh,
The one that looks like
right.
it's for 5-year-olds, which is fine.
Come on, Sean.
But
Some of those
that's all
games.
games,
It
Sean.
did look quite patronising.
Woolly World was good. And some of those games have been pretty good.
Louis P in the chat's just pointed out there's a new Rhythm Heaven as well.
Rhythm
coming.
Heaven. All
Yeah.
right. Maybe I'm being too, but there is part of me that goes, yeah, sure, but come on, what you
There's
really
that-
got?
There's that
Zelda,
Pokemon one
come
coming as well. Obviously we
yes.
don't really care about it, but a lot of people.
Tamagotchi Life is another one. Darren. Yeah, I know. These are more like apps. I want a game.
Look, you've had Metroid Prime 4. What more do you want?
Yeah,
Well,
massive
I
reboot.
mean,
of,
if you read the discourse of the internet since that big period of everyone loving it, it seems to have. I think we were on the right side of history for that one, James.
Yeah, I've got some more to say about that later.
oh, cool.
You're not still
Looking forward to
playing
that.
it, are you?
I've
Not
finished
anymore.
it.
Oh God, no! Sorry, we
Why,
talked about this when we
James?
met up.
What's
That's
wrong
why
with
I'm.
you?
Yeah. I just assume every conversation we've ever had was recorded and released for entertainment
We
purposes.
talked about this already.
Yeah, I mean, I sent voice notes, Sean.
That's
about
right, yes.
Yes.
about
Yeah,
how I felt about the game. Anyway,
Let's just
next-
release them. We should
Yeah, we
release
should
them
just
as a
put them on the
podcast. What are we
feed.
doing?
we did say so. James sent us over. Well, after he finished Metroid Prime, he sent us a bunch of voice notes to the TCGS WhatsApp group, and I got to the end of them. Literally, it was about 10 minutes worth of content there. I got to the end of them, and I just said, well, if none of us can make it, James can do a solo pod then. I mean, he won't be able to upload it or do anything with it, edit it or anything,
No.
but he's quite capable of doing a show on his own. He was almost arguing with himself at points. It was wild.
I was
He's like,
arguing
"Well,
myself."
and another thing. Yeah, it's like, but no one else is talking, James.
I was just getting more annoyed as I thought about it. It's yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, next story is that Awesome Games Done Quick 2026 is finished, and they've raised 1.8 million pounds for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, and they included there was a 70-player relay in Mario 64.
It's so good. I'm only about it's like 2 hours long. I'm about 40 minutes in or something like that. So yeah, so they did a speed. For those who aren't familiar, yeah, Awesome Games Done Quick is this annual speedrunning event. They also do a summer one as well. I love it anyway. I specifically love it because they always do it in like the first week of January when I'm miserable about going back to work, and it's just a nice thing to have on, and it kind of just gets me through that first week. And they always raise a shitload of money for charity. And they did this Super Mario 64. So it was a 70-star relay race where basically they had 70 people queued up and each one had trained to speedrun one particular star. And the organization that went into it was insane. There were some people, like, a lot of them were obviously seasoned speedrunners. A lot of people were just people who turned up that week and were just like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. I'll learn how to do one star, because it's not a huge ask, right? But obviously it's still quite nerve-wracking. So yes, you've got this queue of people coming up, and like some people are just totally cool about the whole thing. Other people are obviously clearly shitting themselves. Massive crowd behind them, loads of tricky stuff to do. Like it's so good to watch. Like it's just absolutely fascinating. There was that, and there was another personal favorite was the American Truck Sim stream. It was supposed to be a race between these two people. It just immediately went to shit, and it's just hilarious. It was so funny. It's everyone there. So the two runners and like the people commenting and stuff are all doing an intentional, let's all pretend to be from Texas and say loads of stereotypical things about trucking. If you're not vibing with that in the first few minutes, that the commitment to the bit is unreal. You will not enjoy the rest of it. But if you are enjoying it, it's an incredibly good time. Like the stuff that happens is fucking hilarious. It's been a great event. And
Yeah,
I've not seen any of this. I didn't know it was on. I can't wait to. I love this. I genuinely think it's one of the last things in gaming that feels pure.
Yeah.
That hasn't been trying to been taken over, or it just feels like a bunch of people doing what they love about. And it's like when you watch these speedruns, it's not about beating world records. They have beaten world records at these things before, but it's not about that. It's more about, look at all these cool fucked up ways I can twist this game to make it do something. And I just love it. I love that. It's that dedication, that passion to gaming, doing something that I would never actually focus on, but watching experts carry that out and explain how they're doing it while they're doing it is just brilliantly entertaining. I love it. Cool.
A year ago we mentioned there was like somebody did like a Resident Evil 2 remake run using a Guitar Hero controller, which
Matt, that's your next stream.
Tempting, actually.
Yeah. Oh god, I need to go back and watch that again. You freaking out playing Resident Evil 2 remake was one of the highlights.
Well, there's a new Resident Evil this year. I'm thinking about maybe.
Hello.
Maybe
Get back on there, boy.
Maybe get back in the on the horse. Yeah, back on the horse.
Yeah, took a while, didn't it?
I was like, back on the throne. No, that's wrong. Back in the chair.
I'll get back. I'll climb back on the.
On that horsey horse.
Yes.
Okay. Next story. I mean, this is a bad one because the communication workers. Is it CWA Canada? So what's? I'm presuming it's communication workers of something. It can't
Association?
be America.
No.
Association, maybe, I'm not sure. Said that it is going to pursue every legal recourse to protect unionised Ubisoft Halifax workers. So Ubisoft announced the closure of its Halifax studio on the 7th of January, and this affected 71 members of staff. And this came very close after the formation of the first union within within Ubisoft's North American business. And a spokesperson for Ubisoft stressed to GamesIndustry.biz that the studio closure had nothing to do with the workers unionising. The CWA Canada workers have released this a statement which they said, today's news is devastating. We will pursue every legal recourse to ensure that the rights of these workers are respected and not infringed in any way. We'll be looking for Ubisoft to show us that this has nothing to do with the employees joining a union. The workers, their families, the people of Nova Scotia, and all of us who love video games made in Canada deserve nothing less. As Louis P says in the chat, CWA Canada is a part of the Communication Workers of America. It's like an autonomous part of it. So thanks for the correction. But yeah, this is a terrible way to start the year.
Terrible way to start the year, and we know people are directly affected by this, and it absolutely sucks. It's horrendous.
It does, and it does seem to be a theme going around with unionising and redundancies, doesn't there? So
yeah.
I mean, horrible news. And for anyone out there that's been affected by this, and we say this all the time when we hear this news, but obviously it doesn't mean more because we know people who are affected. But also we want those people and the people that they work with to know that our hearts go out to you, and we hope that you get through this as easily or as best as you can. It's a shit situation. And all of this talk around it makes it even worse. I think So we hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, I don't know enough about this, but obviously there is like the IWGB Game Workers Union in the UK, and a bunch of people from studios that we know are also in that. I wonder if UK has potentially more protections. I know obviously this Rockstar news has happened, so maybe not, but it does feel like
the UK definitely has more protections than America does, like in terms of
general
rights.
employment. Yeah, but I wonder if I know so it's rough. It is rough out there.
Okay, next story. A mysterious new Life is Strange game has been rated in Europe. So this is called Life is Strange Reunion, and this was discovered because it was on the PEGI website. It's now been removed. The game was rated 16, like all the other games, and the filing was published actually back in March of 2025, but people have only just sort of noticed it. Can I read you the description of what the game's supposed to be about?
Yeah, everyone needs to hear
Have
this.
you guys all seen this?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Chloe
I've
Price,
got lots of thoughts about this, but go on.
Chloe Price was Max Caulfield's partner in Time. Do you see what they did there?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
good.
good,
Good.
That's always been the thing, though, isn't it? Yeah.
No, but partner in crime, partner time. I think it's a clever little line, isn't it?
No, I know,
Lucy-
but that's what I'm saying. That's not a new thing. That's been said around the game for
But that
years.
sounds
right?
like Chloe also had abilities which she didn't. Do you know what I mean?
Or maybe
Yeah,
they might retcon some.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. Read on.
I mean, it's also all of this does prove that the decision that I made in the first Life is Strange was the canon answer to everything. But
No,
anyway,
it doesn't.
No, it
No, it
does.
doesn't. It
does.
absolutely doesn't.
It does.
It
Let's
absolutely
hear the
doesn't, James. If
description.
you think about it for 1 second, it absolutely doesn't.
How
Go on.
does it not?
Right? Because.
Can we finish reading the thing?
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, sure. Sorry.
Losing her is Max's greatest regret. Now, Chloe has come to Caledon University. Haunted by nightmares and impossible memories, Chloe needs Max's help, but Max is already in crisis. In 3 days, a deadly inferno will destroy the campus.
Fucking.
I mean, before we get into it, can I also read some of the gameplay details? Because they're quite
sure.
good.
Oh yeah, there's some
So
great
on.
stuff.
This game features depictions of the use of illegal drugs. During a party scene, the player is offered wine and is given the option to take a sip. The player character realizes that she has been spiked from the drink that she sipped on and is experiencing hallucinations. Images on screen become distorted and a scene plays out with the character seeing strange images. A character tells the hallucinating character that she is tripping balls. It is then explained.
They've not improved the writing then.
It is then explained that she is high on mushrooms. So that was the.
We've all been there.
Which I mean, obviously, we shouldn't judge based on that description, right? But obviously,
No, we should judge based on the last game.
Well, exactly. Like I've got no faith because of that last game. Like spiking is a really serious issue, and I would have thought, that team would like take that stuff really seriously. But from
of course they would.
From that description,
No, I mean,
I don't know.
this is just like a black and white, very small piece I've sent to Peggy to get the thing. So this doesn't determine the quality of the writing. The stuff we've seen previously does. Like this is very kind of matter of fact because it has to be for the ratings board. Like I'm not judging on this. It's just that.
But because of that last game, it's like I don't trust them to handle that
This
very
is all
well
just.
now.
This is all just really sad, though, isn't it? It's like it's very clear that they feel that they've got nowhere else to go now, and it's like, what we got to do? We've got to bring Chloe back.
Yeah, everyone shouted at us because Chloe definitely wasn't in double exposure, no matter what your decisions were. So, oh god, we better just bring her back.
Well, sure, but like I do wonder if I do wonder when this is, what the timeline of all this is, when it was submitted. Was it, how far into development does this stuff get submitted?
Yeah.
I don't know enough about the process.
Yeah, maybe this has all been changed since. Who knows?
Yeah, God knows the date on it was really weird, as it was last year, wasn't it?
Yes,
March last year. Wasn't it?
March last year.
Yeah, March last year, which is wasn't that before? No, that was just after double exposure finish, right? So, yeah, I'm not so sure. James, right? Let me just go. Right, okay. let me just explain for those of you that aren't fans of Life is Strange.
So that includes us now, doesn't it? I don't know.
Max is the character from the first game. She was also the lead character of Double Exposure, which came out last year, or the end of the year before. Chloe was her partner in time from the first game, but basically the other character that was that was all Life is Strange was about. And there was a decision at the end, and I mean, I cannot imagine that you'd be worried about spoilers at this point.
10 years old now, right?
Yeah,
I think
there's a decision at the end whether you save Chloe and let the town that they grew up in and all its residents die, or you save the town and let Chloe die. And Chloe, even at the end, goes, this is my moment to be the person that I need to be. I've always been this rebel, and now it's a chance to save the town and save all the people in it or whatever. And so naturally, me, Sean, and Matt chose to save the town, and James saved Chloe. Now, why does this make you think that your thing was canon and we were wrong?
Well, no, I'm not saying you're wrong in your decision. What I'm saying is that Chloe still exists in my timeline. She doesn't exist in yours.
But
what happened in the Double Exposure, James?
I know there's all the crossover weird stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it could. Yeah. She just could be popping over from another time.
She's just alive anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's exactly what they're going to do. Of course, if this goes ahead, that's exactly what they're going to do.
That's how they get around it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how they get around it.
It makes your decision even worse, James, because if Chloe was going to survive either way, so you destroyed a town.
I was just tired. I was just tired of always having to do the right thing. I just wanted to do something. Explosive.
Yeah, but can you just shoplift or something instead of destroying an entire
killing thousands of people?
Come on, Arcadia
steal a
Bay.
Mars bar.
Arcadia Bay wasn't a great place.
I don't think
People
that's a good
died.
reason to bulldoze the entire.
People died, James.
If anything, this it's like it reminds me of the whole Marvel multiverse thing, where it's all the peril's gone. Like now, I don't. This is nothing now. It's doing nothing for me. There's no stakes.
Timey-wimey.
Yeah, exactly. And then this. When I saw Chloe's coming back, I was like, "Of course she is." How can she come back? Of course she can. There are different timelines, and she can walk between them. Of course she's coming back. I even thought about it while playing that. I was like, I bet Chloe's going to be a big part of the.
Well, yeah, because she. I mean, can I spoil anything of Double Exposure? Does anyone care?
They spoil it themselves by releasing it.
But no, because of the decisions I made in the first game, she's mentioned quite a lot in the second in Double Exposure. There's loads of bits about her in that.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there's loads of bits for us as well. It's not clever. No. Right, should we move on? Because I'm so sad about Life is Strange. That used to be something that I was so excited about, and now it's not.
We'll be back for the spoiler cast for this one.
We're not.
We certainly will.
I'm seriously thinking I won't even play at all. Frankly, I mean, I don't.
Right, okay, James, can me and you just play?
Yeah, we have to do spoiler cast. For that.
I've got to do a spoiler cast for it.
We didn't do it for the last one. Why would we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about the other one, the records one.
Lost Records. Is not part of the Life is Strange universe, and I got 5 minutes in that and saw it was a dud. You were the ones that saw it through to an end.
No, I just did half.
Oh, you did.
I saw the end. I saw it. Anyway, so it's the end of Anthem. It's actually the end of Anthem.
Today.
The servers are scheduled to be shut down today. The 12th of January, which is when we're recording.
You're pissed again?
No, I've got a cold. All right, I can't.
It's worse than that.
You haven't mentioned that.
So next time I get a cold, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm drunk. Look, this is what it's like.
Anyway, they've shut down apparently today, the 12th of January. Although they were still up this morning, according to people that checked. And also, there's been a big increase in activity in the game. Prior to the shutdown, people have been getting on there.
From 10 to 20 players.
Oh, we should have done. Yeah, we should have done what was it? Sports Direct. That's how they started, wasn't it? Announcing a closing down sale every week to try and get people in the door. Do you remember that?
Yeah, you can also get massive mugs in it.
But yeah,
Still rusty. We are still rusty.
That's what it is, aren't they? Non-sale bags
your
and massive
comedy,
mugs.
when you're not on it, your comedy is word association. That's the problem. Sports Direct, big mugs. No, but it doesn't work in the
sale bags.
I think it's fine. Yeah, we'll get rusty. It's rusty.
I've clipped it
We'll
now, don't worry.
Okay, good.
All good. I'll be on TikTok tomorrow.
It's better than fucking Alan Keyes or whatever Dave said earlier.
I can't like the Alan Keyes one. I nearly did it a second time. Sorry, James. Yes.
The Anthem subreddit is full of people saying goodbye, and they're posting pictures of their javelins. Yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
No, it just sounds like an old man that hasn't really looked into it much and just making stuff up on the fly.
These kids
And
are posting
the
subreddits.
they're all saying goodbye with. They're all posting their emojis and,
they're posting that they're sad.
talking about their loot.
Yeah, they're posting these memes.
Memes, Matt. It's memes.
Go on.
Memes.
What else
But,
are they
I mean,
doing,
to be fair, yeah, Anthem wasn't good. You know, it's easy to make fun of people who really liked it, but like preservation, you know, has always been a problem for games. It's only getting worse and worse and worse as we rely on more online stuff. It is shit that, you know, this is going to be completely unplayable now, like unless people hack it or make their own servers or whatever. If that's ever a thing, but.
The other thing was, I was thinking about this today, and I reckon that this might have had a better chance if it was coming out like now than when it did. And what I mean by that is because at the time, Destiny 2 was so extremely strong still, and there was not like people didn't want to move over and stuff like that. But there isn't anything like this much.
No,
now
but that
around.
wasn't the problem with Anthem. It wasn't very fun to play.
Well, there was
I know
that.
what James means though is that like a lot of people who played a lot of Destiny are probably kind of ready to move on to something similar now.
Sure, it wasn't Anthem though.
No, maybe, but maybe if it had been given more time, it could have been. You know, it could have been something else.
They had loads of time.
More
for it.
time?
It
How much more
was-
do they need?
Actually, no, it had a
it
reboot
was-
as well, didn't it?
Yeah, it was not. No, they canned the reboot just before launching the reboot, if you remember correctly.
That's right. Yeah, didn't
Yeah.
They? Yeah, they pitched the reboot, didn't they, to
Yeah.
management, and management went, nah, probably not worth it.
Do you know what annoys me, James? For 2 years of your life, you gleefully said negative stories about Anthem, and
Yeah.
now you've forgotten all about it. Like
Ben,
how?
I've forgotten all about it. How have I
Well, you
forgotten
just
about it?
have. You've forgotten about the reboot and all that sort of stuff, and like it's just a shame that you cared so much about hating on it now, and it's not. What for? What? For what? You just forgetting
Yeah.
it and moving on.
James is all like,
that
there's
it?
been so much negative press. It wasn't for the negative news every
Exactly.
week that
If
I
people-
reported
if
on.
people-
it
if
might
Everyone,
have
nobody
been
gave it a fair
success.
shake, actually.
If people are giving it a chance, it might have been bigger than Destiny, but it wasn't.
Anyway, next up, Stadia. Let's get. Look, yeah, you're right, Sean. I think there should be some sort of. They're never going to do this, but I would love it if, because this has happened in the past where publishers or developers, I don't know how it works, who owns what, but if it's an online only game that will be taken off and no one can play it anymore.
It happened
Somehow
recently
handing
in
it
the
over.
last few months. I swear a game has
did.
been
Well,
turned
I
off.
think it happened about a year ago where some it was turned off, but it was given
And then
to
they
the
kind of
players.
an offline
Knockout
mode.
City, the dodgeball one.
Knockout City was one of them. Yeah,
That
it was
was-
handed
yeah.
over and said, look, if you can get this running, if you can pay for servers and do it yourself, then it's yours. Go for it. I love that idea. I could see why companies won't do that. But also, there must be so many legal things. Well, could you imagine if they handed Anthem over and within 6 months it was like this massive game?
Yeah,
like
gosh,
where would
huge,
they?
yeah.
So I'm sure there are all sorts of legal things with that, but it is a shame. It is a shame. I just when it comes to preserving games, I don't know if Anthem would be top of my list. All right,
But yeah, that's it. That's the news for this week.
cool. Let's go for our Christmas games. What have we been playing? Do you know the 2 Christmas games I was really struggling to pick from was either Ghost of Yotei or Death Stranding 2. And I've got to say, like, I'd heard so many, because I listened to a lot of Game of the Year show stuff. I really enjoyed a lot of it. I really like the Backpage Pod one. I like the Nextlander Game of the Year stuff. There was some that I didn't like, but I don't like calling them out on the podcast. But, there was some where I was like, come on. But I like going through the Game of the Year shows and listening to other people's opinions, and the stuff people were saying about Death Stranding 2 was like, God, it just sounds so good. It just sounds so good.
Yeah, like
and then I
Brad
would
and
load
Co on
it
Next
up.
Lander were really high on that game, and it was great.
Yeah, yeah,
Like Brad got to it quite late, and he they did almost like I think 90-minute kind of talk about the story a few weeks earlier, and it was mad to re-listen to that and hear their views on it coming into it a bit late. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was, but every time I said, right, okay, I sat there and said, right, I'm going to buy one of these games. So I sat down and went, right, I'm going to watch 5 minutes of the middle of the game, Death Stranding 2, just 5 minutes of gameplay and see if I like. And I was just like, I'm not going to like this. I know just by looking at it, I'm not going to like this. So I decided not to. And then I also decided not to play Ghost of Yotei, and I just played PowerWash Sim 2 to the end. I just played that all the way through. Part of me was a bit disappointed that they didn't do much more with the sequel, but also I fucking love it and I will play everything they put out. So there I am listening to my podcast while playing PowerWash Simulator 2. It was perfect. I loved it.
I do reckon you would like Ghost of Yotei. I think you probably would dig it. It's but you've got to be in the right headspace, I guess, for it though. Really,
that's the thing, isn't it? It's getting started on something, and I have played a new game for me over Christmas, and I'll get to that in a sec. Because the other game I sort of played, it's funny. It's like we always say that you don't pick your Christmas game. Like there's no point in going into Christmas saying I'm going to play this over Christmas. I'm I knew part of me knew that I was going to switch on PowerWash Sim 2 and I was going to do all the levels and get right the way through to the end and love it. And it was quite sweet waking up and seeing Charlie playing it one morning and just going, hey, look, he's the apple doth not falleth. But it was beautiful because, look, I was gluttonous over Christmas. I was eating and drinking like a madman with my feet up on the recliner, playing PowerWash Sim and loving life, and just go, Joe, can we open the next level of Fox's chocolate biscuits? Yes, you can, rustling. It's just like, well, don't
Pass
just
me
take
the Florentines.
Yeah. Have we got any truffles, Joe? I know I don't usually eat truffles, but all of the other chocolate is gone. We are down to Truffle Town. I like just shoveling shit in my face and cleaning the cleaning a mall was the way it went for me over Christmas. But I also did pick up Shinobi Art of Vengeance again and completed that.
Oh, nice.
And not only did I complete that, I went through a bunch of the earlier levels again, did most of the I did one of the void levels in the end, James, which are there's once do they only unlock after you complete the game, or
no, I don't think
so. From the start?
If they're the ones I'm thinking of, the ones there's like a purple portal.
There's a portal.
Into it. So you can find them whenever. I think I tried to do one and immediately tapped out.
Yeah, they're these really tough platforming levels, but well worth doing if you can do it. That was really good fun. That game is brilliant. Like that game is brilliant. Maybe I should have pushed it a little bit more. It's really funny.
I was thinking that it's one of those that because everything you want to say about it is mechanical. It's quite a hard one to talk about in a Game of the Year show. It just feels amazing.
It feels amazing, and actually, it fucking looks amazing. Some of the animation in it is just stunning.
Yeah.
And going back to it and appreciating it all the way through, I thought the final boss was a piss take. Like I hate phased bosses with no checkpoints. I just hate it.
Yeah,
it's just shit. Like when you really struggle to get through phase 1, you get I'm not really dead, and then it kills you straight away, and you're like, oh, back to the start of phase 1 again. I fucking hate it. Like it happened in The Lost Crown as well, I think. The Prince of Persia game.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, this is never fun. It's such a staple of these sort of games. Have you ever played a boss fight, got its health bar down, and then gone, I really hope his health goes back up again and he's harder. I really hope that happens.
Or if you're fighting
next.
it and you realise its health's going down pretty quick and you're like, right, I see.
Yeah, I know what's going to happen here.
I see you. I know what's going on.
But other than that, I mean, what a game. Like superb. If you've not played that, then definitely pick that up. It's really good. And finally, I want to talk about a game, and we might talk about this for a little while here because it's the main game I've been playing recently. So I bought Ark Raiders about a week and a half ago. I think I've put 20 hours into it already. It's funny. When Arc Raiders come out, it was a week before Luminez Arise and about 2 or 3 weeks before Battlefield 6, I think. Or it was around that sort of period. And John was playing Arc Raiders and saying, oh, it's brilliant, you'll love it, you got to buy it. And I always had it in the back of my mind, and when you were talking about it, Sean, I was like, yes, I will. And that's what worries me. Like, this is not a game that I'm going to be playing for 5 to 10 hours and then moving on. This will be a game that takes over my life for a bit. And in fairness, I was a little bit skeptical. Extraction shooters I've never really played. Helldivers 2 is sort of extraction shooter light. But even that sort of fizzled out pretty quickly with my friends. Like, we didn't get into it as much as I did the first time when it came out on PlayStation. So I was a little bit skeptical, but I was pretty confident, especially the way John was talking about it. I thought I might get into it. And I started playing it about a week and a half ago, and I'm going, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to spend all my time just crawling about, looting things and getting out, and then occasionally seeing another raider and them shooting me instantly and me losing all my shit. But I think Arc Raiders does an incredible job of drip feeding you what the game is. Like, you start off and you're actually doing nothing really, and then all of a sudden it starts to drip. You like give you one quest and then 2 quests at the same time, and then suddenly you've got like 6 quests lined up, and you go, well, if I hit this part of this map, I could do this quest, and this quest, that's how, you mentioned, Sean, before, that actually it's not too bad to play on your own. And I'm finding that I focus on quests when I'm playing on my own, and then go and do the looting and the taking down big enemies when I'm with my mates. Like, that's how it goes for us. I'm fucking obsessed with it. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm so focused on leveling up my workbenches at the moment. Me and my mates all helping each other out, picking up loot wherever we can, and then making sure that we bring it into the next map and sort of start trading stuff and helping each other reach our own goals. I've had some dreadful experiences with raiders. I've had some really funny ones. I didn't, but I regret not killing a raider who was being nice to me.
Why would you regret that?
Because he was being so arrogant with it.
Okay.
Like, he was. It was one of the first times I went out on my own. And I was like, I'm going to do this quest. I need to go here. I think it was, you had to get the crate back to a field depot,
the field depot,
and then put it in a little thing. So I was trying to do that, and I couldn't find the crate. And then I found one. I was like, oh, right, I need to find the field depot. And this guy goes, hello, Raider, you all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. So, what weapon's that? And I was like, I'm really new. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm rocking a free loadout. I just, well, don't go down there. Go this. And I'm like, okay, cheers. And he did help me. He went with me to put the field, and then he took me to an elevator and made sure that I was all right. So tempted to shoot him and kill him and just take all his shit right at the end of it. I was like a douche. Yeah, he was a bit of a dick. We've also had moments where, like, really funny moments where we've gone into. I said, like, there's this apparently is a really good place for loot. So we've gone into it, and we used a key to get into this room. Yes. So you can find these keys, and then there's these like high loot places. You use your key and stuff to get in. So we used our key, went in, and it had already been done. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's weird. Normally the door stays open. It shouldn't take another key off you. Yeah.
Well, weird. I found out afterwards that actually for these places there tends to be some alternative routes into that room where you don't need the key. Yeah. And it appears that that's what's happened because there was a door, but it had a different. We could breach it, but it had like one of the used breach things on, so you could barricade a door with this thing. So I popped that, opened the door, and there was 3 blokes just pointing their gun at me as soon as the door opened. Thankfully, dived out the window and managed to get out of there and stuff. But the sheer panic from the three of us was fucking hilarious, you know. And yeah, there's just been funny. Like I like just leaving my mic on in the open world and singing as I'm walking about. Just like people are like, what are you doing? I don't know, just having a little sing song, mate. And just talking to random people. I can't quite put my finger on why I'm so obsessed with it at the moment. I think it's because maybe I have a lot of time until the next game that I want to get into. There's nothing really on the horizon that I'm really excited about. So it feels like I've got the time to get into it. So the stuff that would usually make me go, fucking hell, this could take me ages to unlock, doesn't actually fit. It feels like way more achievable now that there's not a game around the corner. So I'm kind of glad I waited. But it really is just 10 to 15 minutes of walking around a level, picking some stuff up, and then maybe doing the odd quest or whatever, and then getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
See,
But it's got me. It's got me in a big, big way.
this was the game that I was intending to play over Christmas, but didn't because of sickness and stuff. And because I really would like to get into this, I think, because I've only played, I played it once or twice. No, twice I played it. Like, you know, since I got it, I played it once with this other guy that I know, and it was okay. It was pretty fun, but he was like really high level. He's done everything pretty much in the game, so it was like it's not so fun when it's like that for me anyway, because it's like they know everything. It's like the discovery's kind of like gone a bit, and then then I went out on my own like once, which was pretty fun. But yeah, I really would like to get into this at some point. It's just
Well, look, I'm on it most nights. Come and join me. It's you know, you do need a bit of help. You do.
Yeah.
Like you need someone to turn around and go, because it is fucking like really confusing when you go into the menus, and I'm sure
Yeah,
for
the
people
menus
that
really
know
don't
these
help.
type of games,
They're awful.
no, the menus don't help. I think the loot management system is really frustrating. You constantly get your stash is constantly full, and you have to constantly pay more to. Like I've just before I came on here, actually, I just went right. I'm going to take 10 minutes and just sell anything that I've got more than 2 blocks of, because I'm at the point now where I'm like my next upgrade is like 25 grand, and I don't know if I want to spend that.
Sucks the way that it like there's so much loot you pick up that later on becomes essential for a quest or a or whatever. Like so probably goes without saying I've been on this all Christmas as well. But like so they ran this event over Christmas, the Flickering Flames event, which is their sort of Christmas thing. So there's these snowy versions of some of the maps, and then there's just a big checklist of stuff you've got to pick up and turn in. And like, yeah, the sort of second to last page of that was like, oh, you need like 2 coffee pots. And I was like, I've definitely had dozens of them and melted them all down for scrap because I didn't think they would ever be necessary. And now I need, and then, so it took me ages to just find 2 coffee pots and a pillow or whatever.
Toasters for me at the moment.
Yes.
I swear I've had 15 toasters and now can't find them anywhere. I only
But what
need 2
is
more.
funny is, I mentioned that New had started playing it, my wife started playing it, and she's really into it now. And she's like, right, here's what I need to like upgrade my benches. So now when I'm playing, I'm like, oh, toaster, my wife needs one of those. I'll just put that in the back. Shopping, it's great.
That's exactly what we're doing between the three, like between my mate Jay and mate Chris and that. Like, there's a lot of right. Let's do this. Let's buy that. Oh, I've got one of those. I'm going to take it into the world with me. I like it. I think I find it fascinating. I don't know why I like it so much. It's obviously doing something on some level in my brain. But if I was to sit down and tell you why I'm so addicted to it, I couldn't, because it is literally my mate. One of my mates was like, "This is what? So we just go into this thing and we pick stuff up and then we leave again. That's it. That's the game, is it?"
Yeah, but you'll have low level anxiety the entire time. It's great.
Yeah. You'd be freaking out because you've taken your best gun out with you.
You will reach a point where it's partly because you start getting the means to make more better stuff, but also you do reach a point where you're like, everything I've got is on loan, nothing is mine forever, and that's fine.
Sure.
Like you're gonna lose everything eventually.
That's what I was saying to my mate last night. It was like, yeah, but when you lose all your stuff, isn't that bad? Well, yeah, but then I guarantee within 2 or 3 raids you'll have either something better or something just as good, or enough things like items to upgrade whatever you had to get to where it's usable again.
I think it still needs like a you should be able to shortcut like certain loadouts. So if you do die and then you're back in the menus, I should be able to push a button. It'll be like, right, to recreate that loadout, you've got this, this, and this. You'll need to make this, this, and this. Here's the resources. Do you know what I mean? And just automate that, because that can be really tedious. Like putting your loadout back together. Like you have to do that manually every time you die.
Yeah, when you're tracking resources, the other thing, when you're tracking resources, tell me when I've got enough of that resources for everything that I'm tracking. Because at the moment, it's like I'm collecting the same thing over and over again and filling up my stash with it because I still think I need it, when actually I only need 3 of these things, not 80
coming home with
them.
like 10 boxes of rusted bolts and realising you only needed 3 of them.
Yeah. It's, nuts.
Does the community still feel quite balanced now? Like, as it
I would say better than ever, to be honest. So now there's been this weird stuff about the developers have made these sort of cryptic comments about how apparently your behaviour does shape the way the matchmaking works. They haven't really said exactly how.
Well, I've heard that. I've heard that if you like the less damage you do against a raider, the less you'll be put into servers that have people that have caused low damage to raiders. So
haven't they said there's something mad like 90% of players have never killed another raider as well?
Well, that's bollocks, because I've killed
sound
one.
like bollocks.
And I'm not. I didn't go out to kill one, but we come across a group of 3 people, and they just all attacked us, and it just so happened I was 10, 15 yards away as I was doing it, so I could get in behind and took 1 or 2 of them out before the last one killed me. So I think you must have killed a raider at some point, Sean, right?
Oh yeah, a few.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm excited about what's to come for that game. I'm fascinated to see how long it grips me for, and I'm excited for us to play. Like, I'm willing to play with anyone at this point, because it's
should say now, I might as well. I'm going to start streaming this every Tuesday night, which obviously by the time you hear this podcast will be too late, but whatever. And you 3 have an open invitation if you fancy joining me. So
I do want to play us at some point.
Cool.
Sure.
Oh, you 3. I thought you said you 2 then. I was like, you include, who are you leaving out? I misheard that. Cool. Okay, that's our Raiders. And that's what I've been playing over Christmas. Sean, what have you been playing? That's one that worries me a little bit here. Go on.
I've been playing Astro Bot. The big one, the one that
the PS5 one.
The PS5 one, yeah, finally.
Excellent.
Now I think it's safe for me to say that I played a bit of, what was the free one called again?
Playroom?
Astro's Playroom.
I thought it was fine.
Have we not mentioned this on the show?
No, not on the main show.
That's not what you fucking said. That's not what you fucking said to us, Sean. Don't bottle it now.
No, I said it was all right.
Okay, right. I'm going to look at what you said, because we were fuming with you.
All right, brackets negative.
I thought it was absolutely fine. I wasn't blown away by it. Right.
It's basically how Matt felt about Donkey Kong. Is how you feel about this.
Proper Astrobot blows the shit out of it. I think it's amazing. It's so amazing.
It is amazing. Yeah.
The only thing that annoyed me was obviously I'd started playing it, and then I can't remember if it was on Blue Sky or whatever. Someone was like, "Oh yeah, like make sure you play the Christmas level because it's Christmas and it's amazing." I was like, "Oh, that sounds wicked. How do I unlock that?" Oh, it's after the end credits.
Oh, is it really? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, the Christmas level is absolutely stunning. It's so good.
I was like all up for getting to the Christmas level, and I was like, "Oh, it's probably not happening." So I'm on the 3rd world on it.
Okay.
It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. I genuinely think it's leaps and bounds ahead of Playroom.
Yeah, I mean, it's a absolutely 3D platform. That's not in doubt. But Playroom was still good. The VR one was still amazing. But yeah, this is something else. Mm-hmm. And then when the complexity or when the difficulty raises, like some of the, have you done some of the levels where it's like the PlayStation symbol levels? Yes. I think there's one of them per planet, aren't they? They're really good when the
some of them are tough.
Difficulty ramps up. They're so good.
I feel like the main difference. Maybe I'm talking shit, but in Astro's Playroom there'd be sections where like, right now you have this ability, but it would completely transform you. Like you'd become a monkey and you do the climbing bit, or or whatever. I feel like it makes so much difference that in Astrobot you get an ability, but you're still Astrobot. Do you know what I mean? You're still doing the normal running and jumping, but you also have this other ability that interfaces with the normal running and jumping in really interesting ways.
Well, then I think it's important to remember context of Playroom. Like it wasn't a game really. It was to show off what the DualSense controller would do.
Yeah.
So I think that's
And it was
maybe
free.
we
And as I said,
overhyped it.
like compared to Switch 2 Welcome Tour, fucking hell, like.
yeah, it's a
But
bit
yeah.
better than that one.
Yeah,
And it
love
was
it.
included for fuck's sake. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're liking it. Now one of the things you didn't like about Playroom that angered all of us was the music.
Oh yeah. It's better in the full game. It doesn't have that one
okay.
tune over and over again.
It's
So-
not one tune over and over
No,
again in the.
they're all good.
In Playroom,
regardless.
it's a lot of the time.
What do you mean?
Great.
Great.
That is
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot.
that's
That is a lot
that's
of
the
Playroom.
theme. It's
Yeah, and it's annoying as fuck.
never got my never annoyed me.
No, the music
that
in Astrobot's fantastic. Really good.
I can't find your comments on Astrobot and in the WhatsApp group. That's absolutely killing me.
I don't think it was in the
because-
WhatsApp group, wasn't it? Wasn't it in the bonus pod?
No. Oh yeah, it was. You're
was,
right. I think we
yeah.
mentioned it on the bonus pod. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. Fuck you, Sean. Well, I do like the fact that you like this game. Also, stick with it because some of the special
Yes.
stages
Yes.
are just incredible.
Yeah,
There's
like the
one
fact
that
that,
you will
like,
love.
The first one you do, and you're like, I never really played Ape Escape, not really bothered, but whatever.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fucking great. It's such a
Yes.
good stage. It's really...
And yeah, some of them are incredible.
Yeah.
Well, that's what people said about. It's the same with Playroom, isn't it? It's I've never been a PlayStation first guy apart from PS2. Like I was a big PS2 fan, but when the PS3 came out, never really liked that. PS4, yeah, it was good, but like I was an Xbox player at that time, even though it was the fucking Xbox One. So I was never really a massive PlayStation nostalgia guy. I never owned a PlayStation 1. And then you play these games and you're like, no, fucking love PlayStation, actually. No, they got me.
It made me
They got me.
nostalgic. Yeah, it made me nostalgic. Or remember, even though I didn't have the nostalgia really in me before, it's like, oh yeah, PlayStation, isn't it nice? Yeah, it really made me look back on history with a different viewpoint.
I should just say Ryan's in the chat saying he's been vindicated. No, you haven't. Balatro is still the better game, but let's not bring that up again. Moving on. As Dave says, you don't pick your Christmas game picks you. I completed Super Metroid over the Christmas break. I think it's probably because of all the chat around Metroid Prime 4, and I was like, do you know what? I should just play the one that I know I like. So it's been it because I've played it as a child, where at the time it seemed like this unbelievably sort of labyrinthine, enormous game that you needed the big guidebook for. How else could you possibly ever finish the game? I think I tried again later on, and sort of got a few hours in, and then sacked it off. So this is my first full playthrough since childhood, basically. 6 hours it took without a guide or anything. But yeah, it's fucking great.
Isn't it like just the atmosphere, the music, all
The
that
music,
kind of thing?
definitely,
It's
for sure.
So
Yeah.
good.
Like when you get to Meridia, and it's easily the least fun bit of the game. There's the fucking quicksand and stuff. It's just like quite annoying. But you start just thinking like, oh, and if I wanted to leave now, I'm not really sure what the route out is, and I just feel buried by it. Like it's just it's amazing how oppressive the atmosphere is in that whole sort of section. I forgot about like great little fake outs with some of the bosses as well, which I'm spoiling in case anyone goes and plays Super Metroid now from 30 years ago or whatever. Really enjoyed revisiting it.
Totally holds up, doesn't it? I think.
Yes,
I
it really
played
does.
a bit the other day, and I was like, "Oh, this is still really good."
Yeah, I will say one concession, because I know Matt always says the controls are shit. The like selecting.
Particularly fiddly at some certain moves. I mean, yeah.
It's the
that will
selecting the
happen if you-
missiles and the bombs and stuff is really annoying. Like having to press the select button and cycle through them. It's like,
Oh god, yeah, I remember that. I did
or if you
quit
use an
that
analog
at
stick.
one point.
yeah.
Well, yeah. I think that was my issue more. Really, I was even using that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
Dave,
did
keep
quit that game at one point. I can't remember why, but there was one bit where I was like, "This is bullshit. I'm done." I can't remember what bit it was, but yeah, I mean, Metroid. There's more Metroid chat a little bit later.
Sorry, my wife is playing Ark Raiders in the next room, and I don't know if you can hear that. I don't think she realizes how loud she's being.
Is she talking smack? Is she having a heated gamer moment?
Just shouting, I'm friendly. I'm friendly.
You've ever sounded. We're trying to podcast here, love.
What else? So Isaac got me Kirby Air Riders for Christmas, which is very sweet of him.
Did you go? This isn't. Oh, I've got no interest.
Yeah. What has Santa done this year? This is a
got
joke.
Mario Kart, Isaac.
You were well up for this one, though, weren't you, Sean?
I was up for it, just because, as I say, I've said a bunch of times now, I was a fan of the original. Obviously, I just thought the city trial mode was really interesting, where it's a Mario Kart style game, but then there's this sort of open world mode where you're driving around picking up power ups, and then there's like an event at the end where you all fight each other or race or try and glide as far as you can or whatever. And depending on the power ups you've picked up, affects the stats of your vehicle. It's quite fun. So yeah, it's the same game again, basically. But obviously it looks a hell of a lot nicer. It's got all the original, the courses from the game. The original game, but the whole sort of, it looks like how you remember it, not how it actually looks. When you actually go back and look at the GameCube one, it looks quite bad now. It's clearly not as good a racing game as Mario Kart, right? Just because it's so based on, rather than just pure racing, it's all about, there's NPC enemies dotted around the course, and it's about taking them out as you go, and they give you a bit of a speed boost. It's still very fun, but it's technically still a racing game, but nowhere near in as pure a sense as Mario Kart, which says you throw in shells and all sorts of shit at each other. So it's just another step towards, or another step away from being like a proper racing game, right? Which I think is fine, and the stuff that it does in terms of spectacle with the tracks, it reminds me a lot of like an old arcade racer where there's just mad shit going on. Like there'll just be one bit where you're racing around the course and you go on like a rail, and then it goes through this like absolutely stunning like crystal cave, and you're not controlling anything, but you're just like, oh wow, this is so cool, and then you come out the other side, and it's like, oh, I didn't actually control that at all, but for a second it was like, oh, that was sick.
It's a Ferris wheel and a helicopter flying overhead. Yeah.
That but Kirby themed, right?
Yeah.
But then there's stuff like I got a power up that turned me into it's basically like the Bullet Bill power up, right? Turned me into a rocket. But it turned too sharp on a corner and just sort of got stuck on the inside of the corner. And I just sat there like, I can't do anything. This wouldn't happen in Mario Kart.
Have you had any glimpse to why Nintendo felt that they had to push this so hard?
No, none at all. It's bizarre. It's so strange.
Trying to track more as many people from Metroid as possible. Was that?
That's true, yeah,
was that the
tactic? Yeah, it's a strange game. Like, we've had a great time playing it together. I haven't really thought about it. Like, if Isaac doesn't suggest that we play it, I'm not like, oh, fuck yeah, let's play more Kirby Air Riders. But I am delighted when he does ask to play it together. So, yeah, I don't know. Fish an opinion out of that, I suppose. 7 out of 10.
I love it.
Run that through ChatGPT and ask it if I like it.
It's
Sean
like
Bell from PC Gamer loves it.
I will say, because, when Mario Kart came out, I was like, oh, you don't really customize the vehicles anymore. You can change like one decal that you barely see on most of the models. This is like, you can fully customize all the vehicles. There's like different patterns and colors and, decals you can put all over them and stuff. That's quite fun. There's like an auction. It's a bit like a sort of Forza style auction system where you can design one and then just put it up for auction and let people buy it.
That's pretty cool.
It is quite cool. But also,
can you steal decals if you go up right close to them, like right next to them?
I was sorry. The way you said it, my brain was going, "Oh, he's referencing something." I can't remember.
trying to tick my decals.
Yes.
Yep. Sorry.
Gotta figure out how to make money off this thing. It's weird. It's just like there's loads of little things in it. You're just like, oh, that's sort of cool that they put that in, but I'm not sure why they did. It's cool, like you can customize your license. You have a little license card, and you can change that and put stickers on it.
That's
and
cute,
change
isn't it?
It is cute, but again, no one's ever going to see it because you're never going to play it online with my pals.
Sean's the sort of guy that goes to Legoland and goes to the driving thing. And goes, it's not even a real license. What the fuck?
Yeah, DVA
No one's-
hasn't even seen this.
This
What's
doesn't
the
even
point?
work.
This is
Get
useless
served
outside of
on
here.
sports, yeah.
It's not going to get you
Not
to the
legally
nightclub, you
binding.
idiot. Did I tell you we tend to always go to Legoland during Christmas because Charlie wants to go and it's his birthday around that time. The time we went there and we went to the driving bit and of course they just had driving home for Christmas on a loop and I looked around and saw the staff and they all looked like they were about to cry. Like it's like we've had a month of this song just
He
over and
fucking,
over and over. Again.
R.I.P.
Died,
Chris
didn't
Rea.
he? Yeah.
Yes, he
Yeah,
died.
he did, yeah.
What a time of year for that?
On the
to
drive home, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, that's a common thing. Do you not know that? That's like there's a curse. There's people that are famous for Christmas songs have died. I'm sure people look it up, Google it. There are others, so watch out.
So
if
you're saying
thinking
anyone who's
about-
ever made a Christmas song, if they've died, it's related to the song.
if my
So-
memory,
Do you think it's because they
is
like
correct.
because they
'Cause
get
they
more
got
work
old and
around
died.
Christmas and they're really stressed every Christmas? They got to do more live performances. It's like how your oven often, it's more likely to die on Christmas Day, and you think, what are the odds? And, well, pretty good because you're
Well,
running
or
the whole
someone-
thing for 4 hours. Like, would you?
or someone sitting there going, yeah, George Michael passed away. Thank you, Grey Dragon Claw. That was one of George Michael. But it was Boxing Day, I think. And yeah, either that or family members go, that big Christmas check's about to come in. So, hey, someone should look into that. Very insensitive. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Chris Rea.
R.I.P. Chris Rea.
That's our review of Kirby Air Riders.
Oh yeah.
Clip that.
I wonder if they mentioned that on Nintendo Live.
That's more of a Go Nintendo thing.
Okay. Okay, all right. That's insensitive. Is that it for you, Sean?
That is it for me. Thank goodness.
Matt, what have you got for us?
Oh, I've played a bunch. I guess we'll start at the end. So, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33.
You carried on with it. Sick.
Yes.
I love the fact that Matt just went, I guess we'll start at the end. No one listening knows what that means. Matt's listed out his games and he's talking about the last
Well,
one
you
on
know,
his list.
yeah.
That's what he means by that. Just in case people are going, it was a weird thing to say. Yeah, no.
So after the Gotti show, I basically had the option of kind of finishing it, and so I was very close to the end. I was in the third act, but then after the Gotti show had happened, I was like, well, I can just kind of take my time a bit, really. So then I spent another 25 hours playing the game, mopping not everything, but mopping a fair bit up and getting all relationships to maximum because I love the characters. And I killed like the final boss, and like then you go into the epilogue. So is it prologue or epilogue? I always get it mixed up. It's epilogue, isn't it?
Epilogues afterwards, yeah.
Yeah. You killed the final boss, and I was like, in many ways, I thought, that's going to be the end of the game. That's what we're leading up to. But then it's only like the epilogue is so bloody good. Like story wise, it felt like I reached like another level of love for the story. Like just getting to the end and killing what you think is the big bad is one thing, but then it just goes to another complete different level. And oh god, the story is so emotional. It's like an emotional way. Like my favorite times of cinema experiences are when you see a film and you leave a cinema and you're in like a daze because you've like, what have I just seen? What have I just experienced? I saw Hamlet the other week. It's a little bit like that in that regard. It's like, anyway, I was blown away by the story, by the characters, the choices, how it handles grief and legacy and all that stuff. It's so good. I loved it before I finished it, and then afterwards I just like it's another level. I can totally see why it's games of the year, game of the year plaudits stuff. Like story, it's one of the best stories I've ever played in a game, and it's just and what it does and you have. Oh yeah, there's things you
It's
can do.
so hard to talk about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because, there's all big reveals and twists and stuff.
And choices and stuff. And my man, it's just so good. Like I said, I thought I was gonna be like, I'll just 5 more hours, get it finished, move on to something else. But I just didn't really want to leave that world, and I'll still go back, because I think you have to do something else before you go to New Game Plus, so I can still go back and mop things up. But yeah, characters, story, combat, it's just absolutely amazing. That story is going to live with me forever, I think. I fucking loved it. So I played that. I wanted to do more a detective work over Christmas, obviously, because the detective's job is never done. And so I went back to the Return of the Obra Dinn, which is, I've said countless times in this show before, I played it, I really enjoyed it, but I got a bit stuck. I looked at a solution or did something, and then after that, I just felt a bit fucked in terms of actually like using my brain to just logically solve these murders, because I just kind of skipped in one crucial area and I just felt lost. I'm playing a bit more again, and yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know if I'm actually going to get this finished because there's other games that are coming out and I want to play, but it was really good being back in that world, and it still feels so unique. Not just how it looks, but just the way it handles, these murders and trying to solve, trying to work out who the 50 or 60 people are on the boat and how they died, and then looking at the various memories to try and work out their names. And it's just a great game. Returning Obra Dinn
does so much with so little as well, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like, it's
it really does.
Like no spoilers, obviously. But the first few deaths you figure out, so, okay, this guy shot this guy, this person got stabbed, this person had a fever, and then a few more deaths in, you're just like, what the fuck is happening? This is
So I mean, I think I will play more. I would like to get it finished because I didn't finish it before, so and it's not a terribly long game, and I do love a detective game. So I'm playing that. And I mean, mostly over Christmas, I just caught up on TV movies. And also Traitors was on. There's a lot of football on. It's just like, it's been a very busy, festive period. But today I'm playing Big Hops, which is a new release that came out today.
I played a bit of this, but
so have I.
Yeah.
So this is I can't tell you who made it, but it's like it's a 3D platformer where you are a frog and you have a tongue, and you can use that tongue to grab onto things in the environment, like fling yourself over gaps or pick up fruit or petals and whatnot, and also grab various bugs. And I mean, I had a good Christmas. I'm excited for the new year, but my God, this is such a ray of sunshine. Like this is the perfect game to start 2026 with. I think it's just the music is really infectious. I like the voice acting is really, really playful. Like how it looks is kind of cell shaded.
The voice acting
cell shaded ish.
It's weird, isn't it? Because like the voice acting and like the dialogue and everything, it kind of reminds me of Baby Steps as well. Like in the sense that it's kind of like, despite like the theme of the whole thing, it's like it is very bright, it is very colourful, that kind of thing. But there's also this kind of slight undertone of weirdness to it as well. I think.
Yes,
comes across really well.
And like the dialogue, it's like I don't know I don't know the names of the frogs, but your little frog, there's another little frog, your frog mate, and like the way they talk to each other, it just feels very kind of down to earth, but it's presented just like it's almost like a kids game in how colourful and bright and jovial it is. I'm probably like 3 hours in, and so far there is a limited move set, but as I'm playing more, I'm seeing more moves. So one of the early ones is you can use your tongue and you can grab these kinds of bits of fruit over huge chasms. You jump, you lick the fruit, and then you kind of use that as like a rope swing, and you let go and you go over a big gap. But then the other kind of moves we can do, like a rolling jump and there's a bunch of other moves, and I get an impression. I haven't really read any reviews. I know it's the couple I've seen of. I think they think of it quite highly, and I think I saw a line about it's constantly giving new things to do, and I think I can already see that even in these early stages. I love it. Like I say, it's a perfect first game to start 2026 with, because it's just so bright, cheerful, colourful. And like the dialogue or the voice acting, it's not quite kind of Disney movie, but there's something, I don't know, something warm and comforting about it. I don't know. Big fan so far. That's Big Hops.
One of the things I really like about it is, so one of the mechanics is that you like pick stuff up, like you could pick up like say like a mushroom, and then you can like dump it down somewhere and then use it to like then jump like somewhere else, and then so you can kind of figure out how to like place things so that you can then get to like higher places and go through shortcuts, which is pretty cool. But one of my favorites is like this like acorn, which like then grows like these like these
like a
stalks.
giant beanstalk,
and every time those stalks grow, it makes me feel good. Because it's just like the sound it makes is really satisfying, and then also just they don't disappear as well, which is brilliant. Like I really like that as well. And I mean, I'm probably about the same distance in, I think, to you, Matt, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really, really good. I've seen a couple of people saying like I saw some people on Blue Sky like saying like, oh, this is as like this controls like Mario Odyssey or whatever like that. It doesn't. Like that's the only criticism I've got of this so far is that I don't think like as a 3D platformer, I don't think the controls are quite as tight as they probably like could be, and I've got stuck behind things like
I
quite
was
a few
just going
times.
to say, yeah, I got stuck behind
stuff
things
like
a couple
that.
of times, yeah.
But none of this
Oh,
is
really?
stopping me
Like
from...
what? Just stuck behind scenery and
Yeah.
plants
Yeah,
and
just
stuff.
a rock or
Okay.
whatever. Just happened to wedge myself between the
Okay.
wrong thing or
But
whatever.
none of
I think the breadth of the moveset is really cool. I know.
Yeah.
I think it is inspired by some of the N64 greats and sort of West Mario
for
stuff as
sure,
well.
yeah.
And that's the thing, yeah. And it's like so, like even though, as I said, it's not there in terms of like being like that kind of level, but I don't care because it's still really fun. It's still really really fun to play through, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it's great. What are you playing on, Matt? Because I'm playing on Switch.
I'm playing on PS5. I think it looks great. I heard something about Switch performance issues. I mean, yeah, PS5. I mean, I had the option of both. I wanted to get on PS5 because it came out earlier, but I think it looks great on the big screen. Obviously, you can put Switch on the big screen as well. But yeah, crisp as hell. Haven't had any performance issues I'm aware about.
No, it seems. I mean, on Switch it seems fine. I mean, it looks. When it first started up, I was aware that like things looked a bit kind of like how do I put this? Like sort
Shit.
of like no,
fucking shite.
no, like some of the text dialogue boxes and stuff look kind of like muddy, if you know what I
Right.
mean. And I don't know if that
Right.
was just because
Yeah,
it's
well,
like
it's
slightly
because
lower
we're all
res.
used to like high definition text these days and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff.
But
High
it's-
definition. They've got that high definition now. I don't know if you've heard, but
720p?
yeah.
HD ready.
Oh yeah. Don't you worry about that. Yeah. Sorry, Sean. James.
But apart from that, I've not had any performance issues at all.
Okay,
like
that's
running
good.
it on the Switch 2, it's been completely fine.
Yeah, I'm tempted to get this on the Switch 2 over the PS5 because I just, playing it handheld mode seems to be the way to go for me.
Yeah.
I think that's how I want to play it. So
Yeah,
maybe
and
even
it's
if
got a
there's-
bunch of. You can play it on Portal, I guess, but maybe the.
Yeah, but
Maybe it's
like,
not gonna be good enough.
especially
Still
with
not quite the
platformers,
same.
it's like it's
Yeah.
just that slight delay could ruin the experience a little bit. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe you're right, but
Yeah, so in the settings, there's loads of things for leaderboards. There also, you have like speed runs. You can have like speed run splits and all sorts displayed on the screen. And yeah, there's leaderboards, there's challenges. So I think there could be a really great scene for this as well if it picks up traction and some people
I think with
are really positive on it.
The move set combined with the plant stuff and the way you can sort of build or customize things about the levels just by chucking seeds around. I think the speedrun stuff's going to be insane.
Yeah, and there's just enough good stuff kind of out of the kind of main path. Like on one earlier level I was doing, I had to collect these things to open a door, open a gate. But I could see there's clearly another path a bit further up, and I'm just going to keep playing. And I could have just got this bit done already, but I wanted to work out where I should throw these beanstalks to get up to this higher bit to grab there's also coins. Not quite sure what I need to use them for yet.
Yeah,
There's
you can
also
buy stuff
leaves.
later on. There's shops later on that you come across.
Okay, there's also leaves as well, which are different coloured leaves to collect or to get petals from plants. There's a bunch of
hold
little
on.
things.
How does James know that and not you?
Maybe I've got a bit further.
Maybe it has got further, yeah.
How long have you played it, James?
About the same, I'd say.
Oh right, okay. You put 3 hours into it as well.
Probably about that. No, maybe not
right,
that
okay.
much. Maybe about 2 hours. I can't remember.
All right.
I'm sure James has finished it, really. 2 hours. 3 hours.
Is
I mean, I'm
Matt
still on
allowed
the
to
top.
is Matt allowed to have an opinion on this?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Well, because of all the reasons you
'cause
said
I
he
haven't-
wasn't allowed
It's
to,
a new-
because of all the reasons.
No, he's played quite a lot of 3D platformers now, so I'm
Oh, it's the
satisfied.
2D
so-
ones. I forgot. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the 2D ones you're not happy with.
I'm
That's right.
satisfied. But yeah. But it's also got these weird...
Well, no, I
weird
thought I wasn't allowed an opinion on Donkey Kong, which is a 3D platformer.
Oh yeah, it was 3D ones.
That's true, actually. But I don't know. I mean, I think I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm being nice this
You're
year.
being less
No,
of a
he's agreeing with you. That's what's happening. You see this in the same light. If he didn't like this and you loved it, then things would be a little bit different, I reckon.
Yeah, well, we'll come back next week and see.
Possibly.
But yeah, loving Big Hops, perfect start to the year. I mean, over Christmas break, I was like, or maybe not Christmas break, but in from the first week of January or whatever, I was like, okay, what 2026 games are out now? And there wasn't really kind of much out that I was trying to play, but it's like the first big one. There's also like Pathologic 3, which is another detective game. It's on Switch. I haven't played the first two, but that's on Steam, which I was tempted. No, not Switch, Steam. But yeah, this is a great start anyway. That's
Cool.
it.
That's what we've been playing over Christmas. If
Hang
you're
on.
looking at your
There's Metroid Prime 4
the
Beyond.
main event.
Oh, sorry,
headliner.
yes, sorry.
We were leading up to it.
I forgot. We're all building up to James Farley slating Metroid Prime 4. Strap in, people.
I mean, it wasn't supposed to be like this. Like, I mean,
If they made a better game, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I finished this, as I said, I finished this over the Christmas, and it was 12
I
hours.
love it when you say that. I fucking love it when there's certain things you say that I adore, and one of them is when you say over the Christmas. When you always say the Christmas, not the Christmas period.
Yeah,
or over Christmas.
Or over Christmas, or the Christmas break. It's just over the Christmas.
is
Okay,
so good.
It was over the Christmas. I finished this game, and I was massively disappointed with it. Like really.
Why
really
did you finish it? Why did you put more hours of your life into
it's
this?
only like, I mean, it's only 12 hours. It's not like it's because I was expecting this was going to be like 30 hours or something like that, or at least 20 hours, long. And it was by the time that I'd got probably about 2/3 of the way through that I realised this was actually quite a short game. Like, and it's really very, very short. And I was shocked like how much of a retread of like the earlier games this ended up to be, with no new ideas whatsoever. You can't have the same abilities as in the other games and then just add the word psychic on the front of them and make out like this is something new and different.
Totally brand
really
new.
Not. And it's like the only mechanic that I would say is like significantly different in this is the one where where you can like fire and then you like travel with like the laser beam.
Yeah, the beam. Yeah, you kind of go first person, almost like following it, POV,
and you
whatever.
can like follow around. That's pretty much the only thing that I think is you could say is new, but it's so underused. Like you only use it a couple of times really throughout the game.
I kept forgetting I had it. There's a couple of bits I'm like, what do I do? Oh, that thing where you have to like you release like the orb, then you go into like ball mode, then you jump out of ball mode and then grab the orb, then throw the. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, there's so much of that. The story is completely like there's no coherence whatsoever there, and part of the problem with that is that by the time you get to the end and you fight like the final boss, like the final boss appears and you're like, okay, well I know who this person is, don't really know why I'm fighting them, like and like even though they've appeared before. They've shown me a couple of flashbacks to things that have happened before, but not enough context to make me care as to why this is going on. And that's the biggest problem with the entire game is like the world building is so poor that it's so like you could say, okay, oh, you need to read all the lore, you need to read all the all the diary entries or whatever, of which there's tons like throughout the game. That is maybe a point, but then also they should also be able to tell still the bare bones of the story through what you're playing through with the game and through maybe some cutscenes and stuff like that, which are completely absent. And so I had no idea really why I should care like by the end of the game. There's very little exploration in the game. There's no sense of wonder or discovery, I would say, at all. Like that's the other thing which I found really disappointing, because that was something which particularly Prime 1 was really good at. And I mean one of the biggest problems is the fact that you've got this like big desert area in the center, and all the other the sections that feel like they're sort of tacked on. Nothing feels like it's been thought of as like an actual, like this is a world. It doesn't feel like a world at all. It really feels like here's a desert and here's some areas that we've sort of tacked on here. And it's such a boring world to explore as well. I mean, there's nothing interesting at all in that desert, and the fact that you have to spend all that time going around grinding for gems, just so you can finish the game, complete
Yeah, I've
waste of
heard a
time.
lot of people complaining about that. Yeah,
And I mean, as I was playing the game, I was trying to collect those as much as possible to try and mitigate that part at the end, so that, and I still ended up spending probably about 30 minutes at least driving around just picking up gems. And it's like they took like the worst parts of like the Triforce quest, from Wind Waker, and we're like, let's do that again. And it's just appallingly bad. I mean, I seriously think this is probably the worst game that has come out on Nintendo in a very long time. Like I think it's really poor, like really, really poor. And I felt robbed of like those 12 hours. Like I just thought this has been a complete waste of my time. It's yeah. I mean, and the other thing
I would say it's I mean, I mean,
No,
I
it
only
is.
played a small portion of it. But what about Princess Peach Showtime?
No, didn't play it.
What about Zelda, the one where you play as Zelda?
That was still
wasn't shit.
that wasn't shit. That was still better than
That was
this.
shit.
It wasn't shit, but the
It
the
was
thing with that
shit.
is at least they had
Echoes of
some
Wisdom, that one.
Yeah, at least they had some. They tried some new ideas with that though. Whereas this, there's nothing here that is interesting
Right.
at all. And I mean, I was really relieved I didn't end up having to defend it on the Game of the Year show because I don't think I could have done. And the other thing that annoys me about this is you've also got these people now that are just like, oh, but Metroid's not really. It's not really like one of Nintendo's important games. It's not really one of their important releases. And it's like that's bullshit. You think back to like the reveal of like Metroid Prime 4, it was like a big reveal. Like the whole sort of like look at this, like we got the the title screen or whatever, and everyone's whooping and going, "Oh, this is amazing." Okay, maybe
was
in Japan,
whooping.
Yeah, there was a lot of
and
whooping going
hand-holding.
on,
Yeah.
and people were losing it. And then it's like this has come out, and it's such a disappointment on pretty much every level. I mean, like those, like the sidekicks, like they're not that bad, but they just feel completely superfluous. Like I don't even know why they're in the game. Didn't care about them. There was nothing given about why you should care about these other characters, what the relationships were at all. It was just really really
It
disappointing.
really does reek of a game that's just it's just tons of different parts of different broken builds or ideas that had over the troubled development. Let's try and do whatever we can to get out a door, throw it all together. I think maybe the sidekicks are probably more important, or maybe there's more an open world thing before, and maybe I just feel like they're probably happy as hell just to get out the door, honestly.
Well, there was
even
a
if it is a
story-
bit of a mess, they released the game given the troubled development, but I think that you can see it in all the various kind of disparate parts.
I mean, there was a story recently, like I think it was maybe last week, where somebody that was involved with it was like saying, whether it could have been rebooted again, and they were just like, it wasn't an option at that point. At the point where, so it kind of indicates they must have realised they had what they had here was not good, and was not at the standard or quality that the series should be at, but it had gone too far. And
they're always supposed to
How fucking bad was it before they do you know what I mean? That's what I want to know.
It's fascinating, isn't it? Because this is the sort of thing you used to see more of in the sort of PS2, maybe PS3 days, where you would get stuff that came out and it was clearly like they'd realised it didn't really work, but there was not the space to iterate and improve it or change it. And I don't know. It's like I mean, I suppose the flexibility now comes in the form of things just getting cancelled. I mean, they never see the light of day. So like I say, it's quite rare for something to come out where you're just like, oh, this doesn't really hang together, but they just didn't have any choice but to get it done and get it.
Yeah, because was it Bandai Namco made it or start? Yeah, so they worked on it, and then who finished the job in the end?
Retro.
Yeah, so they probably look, here's what you got, here are the pieces, here's the rest of the budget. Try and make a game out of this, and that's what we've got. And I think it probably shows.
They should have canned it.
I'm not sure. Will we even get another big 3D Metroid game again?
Probably not.
No, not 3D. We won't get 3D.
Like James,
I think.
Sorry,
Go on. No, go on, Sean.
James is saying, people saying, but it's not even that big a deal for Nintendo. I was like, yeah, but if the games were good, it would be. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not an excuse
yeah.
to be like, oh well, it's all right that they've not made this one very good. Like, it still should make it better.
If I was working at Nintendo, I would say drop the 3D Metroid stuff. Really focus on, like, people clearly like Metroidvanias, something, you look at games that have come out recently, the 2D side-scrolling stuff that people absolutely adore. I would really
like Dread.
They've got a great, Dread was up there, but you look at Shinobi, you look at
Animal Well.
Animal Well and Silk Song and stuff. I never clicked with Silk Song, but clearly there's a hunger for that type of game, and you have got one of the characters that people call it. You know what I mean? They call them Metroidvanias. Let's reclaim that and let's focus on that and forget the 3D stuff. And, I hope they go down that route. And as you say, Dread 2 or even if it's not Dread, a 2D Metroid game, I think is exciting. Like if they announce the next Metroid Prime, I don't think many people will be interested, but I think a Metroid Dread 2, I think that might raise some eyebrows. And
Yeah, I mean,
I hope that's the
it
way
feel
they
like it's just developed in a vacuum when they weren't looking at what other people were doing and or even having their own ideas. It's like
Yep.
they had nothing.
Yeah.
It feels like a contractual obligation that like Retro just had to do.
Yeah, they had to finish a project.
It's
yeah.
just really disappointing.
But
and
what
sad.
gets me is the amount of amazing reviews it got. Like,
Yeah,
how,
that
you
baffles
know,
me.
I mean, I listened to Nextlander today, and they were very, very positive about it on their first podcast, and then every podcast after that, they got more and more negative about it to the point where this week one of them went, "I want to find someone that gave it a really high review and ask how." Like, and,
Let's
like,
get their old
that's kind of
colleague
where
back
I'm
on the
at,
show then.
yeah. Okay. Is that it? That's what we've been playing this week.
Yeah. Obvious.
Should we get to our predictions?
Hell yeah.
Someone say yes, please.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
Good.
I reckon I got
Right.
loads of points. Let's go.
For starters, I would like to say a massive thank you to Cami for sorting out the clips for us this year. It's a big help. It saves me spending an afternoon, clipping away. So we're going to go through our predictions from last year's prediction show.
I don't remember any of these. This is new. This is good.
Well, should we start with you then, Matt? Let's find out
I guess.
you get a point if you get it right. We all had to come up with 3 predictions.
It's give me 0.
There's some bonus ones as well.
James won last year because he actually got like 1 or 2 points. We often just give 0.
We often don't. Yeah, I'll explain how we make our predictions in a bit, because if it's your first prediction show, it's not like the others. I listened to the Backpage prediction show, and they were like, yeah, and I was like, that would never get on ours because we're all too bitter and we don't want each other to get a point. But here we go. Right, so Matt, let's start with you. This was your first prediction.
On a new Metal Gear game.
Oh,
Kojima Productions get the license to work on a new Metal Gear game.
No.
Matt, that didn't happen. There's no point for you there.
He's doing his own one now, isn't it? Scient or Viscent or whatever. Yeah. So.
Okay, prediction number 2.
Sony to announce a dedicated handheld.
That never happened
God.
either.
I feel like I'm 2
It's
years
funny
ahead.
because we did say at the time when you said that, we went, I don't know what's going on with this player. For some reason, sometimes it goes on to the next one, sometimes it doesn't. So sorry if this bit's a bit scrappy. But like we did say at the time, is that we do think that that's going to happen, but it's way too soon. Way too soon after.
That's
the
maybe more PS6 thing.
Selling those things, yeah. I think actually it's a way of them prolonging the life of the, because we all know that right now there's this big problem with getting parts to create computers.
Yeah, like RAM prices are through the roof. Yeah,
and I think all of us are pretty hopeful that if they announce so it'd be 7 years next year that the PS5's been out, right? And if they start announcing the PS6 next year, wouldn't you think, hold on, we haven't had enough games for this thing yet?
Yeah.
Like, because that's where I'd be at. So I'm hoping that this generation is a lot longer.
Well, I think given the current
get.
RAM and parts issue with costs, I think that will probably end up elongating it maybe a little bit more. Who knows?
But sure, but actually, like releasing a dedicated handheld in 2 years. Okay, right, I'm on board with that, and then let the PS5 breathe for a little bit. I don't know. I'm quite happy with where we're at. I don't need a new PlayStation yet.
There's rumours that there's going to be another Portal like this year, like an OLED one. With like better refresh rate and all that kind of stuff. Because apparently it's done really well, and so maybe they'll release.
I wonder if there's much point of that though, considering it's a streaming device. How much?
Yeah, and
is
the whole
that
point is
gonna
done
take
well. Is
advantage?
it's relatively cheap, right?
Yeah.
Well, how much is it? 180 quid maybe. Like if they do
199.
OLED and faster, bigger storage, it's like, hang on, 300 quid is like, oh mate, I'm not going to be doing 300 quid. So I think it kind of works in its current price.
I agree.
Price. Yeah.
Right, what was your third prediction? No points yet, Matt.
Oh god.
No Switch to exclusive games.
Yeah, you can have that. Yeah.
Yeah, because Donkey Kong was.
No
right?
Switch
Donkey
to
Kong wasn't.
games.
So
It was.
It was.
Donkey Kong Switch to exclusive.
And so was Mario Kart.
So was Mario Kart.
Oh, I thought Donkey Kong came out on the. Oh yeah, okay. Damn.
And Itsugami, Switch to exclusive. Got that
You
right,
thought
yeah.
Donkey Kong came out on the Switch?
Well, I wasn't sure if there was. No, what was the other game? It doesn't matter.
Well,
Actually, I'm with
when
you,
they-
It's Pokemon.
James.
Pokemon
He doesn't
I
have
was
the
thinking
credentials to talk about it, does he?
about. No, it's
Fucking hell.
Pokemon. I was thinking that it was across both gens. Yeah.
Well, they were. Didn't they say
nuts.
they did originally work on Donkey Kong for the original Switch, but it just couldn't handle the terrain.
Yeah,
stuff,
destruction, all
doesn't
that,
it?
yeah.
Oh, well, big fat 0 points for me.
James, let's see how you got on.
I'm going to predict that Microsoft are going to announce the launch of Xbox hardware partners, which will allow other companies to manufacture Xbox consoles. And yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Well, actually, that's a little prelude to your bet, isn't it? Because if that does happen, it's a lovely old job. That's Matt doing 5 minutes of stand-up.
I mean, I've done that.
Yeah, they have with the ROG Ally X. So they have.
That is
I
an
would
Xbox
think
hardware
that's-
partner.
I feel like I would say that kind of is.
Right.
No?
No.
But the way
no.
James has phrased it is that it's like
It's
a
the
whole
next-
program of like
Yes.
loads of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
happy to
I
not
was
claim that, but you know,
I had it. You're not going to get it. So because I remember at the time being really angry at you because it was too much like the one that I had the year before. The year before, I had one where I was saying that Xbox were going to announce a handheld console, but they're not going to make it, and it was just a year early. So don't start with that, James. Right, your next one, number 2.
Microsoft will add Copilot to Game Pass Ultimate.
He fucking hates Microsoft, doesn't he?
you wait for more, Sean. I've got more.
I would just like to point out that was before Sean got a PS5. That's why he's a little bit snappy at this point.
We're having a go at Microsoft. What have they done wrong? 1 year later.
I haven't even refreshed my Game Pass. Yeah, so that hasn't happened. Right,
Which just has a curve though.
Okay, this is a more ridiculous one potentially. Microsoft will partner with Nintendo to release their first-party games on Switch 2.
Yeah, I don't think that's really counts with what we're saying. Oh, sorry, there was one thing. Hold on. Oh no, you said new games, so that they were going to launch on Switch 2. That hasn't really happened.
0 this year.
Well, I think this is going to be a running theme. Should we get to Sean? Here we go.
I think Tencent are going to announce that they are launching a console.
And so one that's going to be available worldwide.
Yes.
No
Never
10-cent console. I remember when we were talking about that, we were going, yes, it's definitely going to happen. And just did it. Okay.
No. I think they've pulled out a lot of their gaming investments, haven't they? Sorry.
Sorry. What was that? I
was saying, I think a lot of the layoffs and stuff that have happened have been because Tencent have been divesting themselves of a lot of the studios they've had.
Of Western studios, in particular, they've been trying to get rid of.
Okay. Second prediction.
Media Molecule will announce that they are working on a new tearaway for PS5.
Do you know why we're making those noises? Do you remember why we're making those noises?
No, I don't.
Because we played the year before's clips, and at the end of them, for some reason,
right.
Sean went, "Oh!" at the end of all of them. So we said, "Let's do that this time, so that next year we all laugh." And James nearly passed out then, so it works. Fucking works. Right,
No, because when I looked back at my predictions from the start of last year, I was like, "Oh, obviously that was wrong." But what are Media Molecule doing? Must be cooking something. But
Don't know. I guess we'll find out this year, innit?
Yeah.
Okay, your last prediction. Are you ready?
The Switch 2 will not come with a charging cable.
That was the first prediction to go, right? That was the first one where it was like, that's not happening. 'Cause that was quite early on that it was announced that it was coming with a charging cable.
Yeah, that was, swing and a miss.
I do find it annoying that the companies now have all agreed to go, yeah, we're not sending the bricks out. That you put the USB stick, like all of them do it now. It's so
I
infuriating.
think it's fair enough, man, in this day and age.
I don't know if it is, mate.
But then I'm a nerd who goes like, oh, there's a good deal on a 60-watt one. My current one's only 40, so that's
that's 20 more watts.
That's 20 more watts.
Okay, right. So no points
0.
for Sean.
Okay, so all you need to do is get 1, David, for a landslide victory.
Don't worry about it. Well, I mean, this one, I'm not sure about. Hold on. Matt and James will own a PS5 Pro by the end of the year.
That might be too obvious.
Right.
Didn't happen.
James, should we announce now?
It didn't happen, but we had some conversations.
We had a lot of conversations over the year. A lot of them like, should we do
Go
it now?
on. I want to hear what's going.
Like this is one of the ideas we had, which was.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad we didn't do this.
we were thinking of buying them from like Very or something, but then like on installments, so that the final payment installment was going to be in January this year.
So we don't legally own it until...
So we can say we don't legally own them until the final one has been made. But
that is quite good.
But then it turns out the Pro is just like a colossal waste of money.
Yeah,
And,
so
even new games come out for it, and I know
bother.
I'll get stick for this as I always do, but even new games come out. That's actually worse on Pro. So, yeah. I mean, and I love buying things, and even I'm like, why would I possibly do it? I'm no doubt people listening to saying, Matt, you're an idiot, they're better, they're like 18K and 500 frames a second or whatever. But generally, I think
I'm surprised
it's been pretty
James.
poor on Pro.
I'm not surprised at you, Matt. I think, again, when GTA comes out, that might be something that you look at. I'm surprised at James because I would have thought by now Asher would have said, can I get a PS5? And James would have used that as a big excuse to go, you can have my old PS5 and I'll get a Pro.
He has talked about it, but then I just look at it and I'm just like, I cannot justify that cost. It's ridiculous. It's
So
still
does that mean Asher just doesn't get a PS5 then? Is that how it works?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing though, today, like I thought about it for the
PS4's
first
fine.
time. I thought about getting a Pro for today for the first time because, all the RAM stuff, we're going to get extra increases, I'm sure, on maybe all the consoles. There's a chance that the generation may be elongated a bit further. Maybe it is. I'm not going to, but maybe it is an okay time to maybe get a Pro.
Well, this is
because more power. It's more power now before the increase, and if the console generation is going to go even further, I don't know.
Because this is the same logic that I'm looking at the Steam Deck OLED. Because I'm like, there's not going to be anything else for about 3 years now. So
and now what's happening over Christmas? Was it over Christmas they stopped saying the LCD model of the Steam Deck? So now you can only get the OLED Steam Deck. So I was like, well, I don't know, but I'm not there yet, but it's an option.
Okay. Should we? I am disappointed. I mean, it's had such. I don't think if it had this much bad press throughout the year, I think you would have picked one up. But I genuinely think, it's got so bad.
Yeah. If whenever a new game comes out, it's like, oh my god, the Pro version, it's this, that, and the other. But I'd never really heard that, and if anything, I've mostly heard, kind of not really given the gains you would expect.
Yeah. Okay, this was my second prediction. There will be a new Animal Crossing announced this year. So that was the idea behind hold on one sec, it's doing that fucking thing again. The thing with Animal Crossing, I was so certain that Nintendo would want to push sales, like to transfer people over across, and and the last Animal Crossing was such a global hit that I think they want to go, look, let's fucking just release another one because it's going to sell, it's going to do so well, and it will get people to buy the Switch 2. But it turns out that they weren't too bothered about getting people to buy the Switch 2 yet. Not the greatest launch week for it, was it? But
no, I mean, and obviously in January or maybe February, I think it's January, there's a Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing.
It's a couple of days.
Was it? Okay. On
Switch 2.
You
say Switch 2. It's not like a massive upgrade, though.
No, but it is that. I'm like, well, maybe that was them seeing really what the hardware can do while they're also in pre-production. Maybe on the next game.
No, I think this would be a quick way of making a cheap buck, like that. A cheap way of making a quick buck. I don't know.
A quick way of making a cheap buck, yeah.
Yeah, it's like £4.79 or something like that. And,
okay. I don't think there's them testing anything.
No, but I don't think we're anywhere near new Animal Crossing, really. I don't think it's even this year thing, I think, personally.
I wouldn't be surprised if they announce it this year.
No,
I do think it'll be
I think it's miles
way off.
I don't know if it is a while off. I do think they'll be releasing it earlier in the lifespan than they would have, just off the back of how successful the last one was, to be honest. I know that the gaps have been longer between them, but I think this one. You got to remember, Animal Crossing was what, 5 years old now? 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years. I guess
6 years old.
Yeah.
So it's not like.
Yeah, but it's never been what was the gap between them before? I don't know.
Yeah, but
it feels like...
there's right, but that's what I'm saying. I think the last one was such a success for them to leave the same gap. I mean, it's always been a popular game, but
this is the same
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Was mad.
This is the same Nintendo. Didn't do a lot of big paid DLC. We thought, man, this for that game, just keep releasing other paid packs. You'll make an absolute bank, and they didn't. Like they run their own on their own path.
Yeah, and there's no way they didn't release that game and then start working on the next Animal Crossing. That definitely happened.
No, I think they released it and said, okay, cool, we'll just do other things now. I'm maybe in pre-production, but I think we're really far away from.
I don't know if we are, man. 6 years is a long time. I think I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, here's my last one.
Bloodborne remaster announced this year. Okay, remaster, just to get out of this fucking conversation. It kills me. This is just not a fun segment of the show anymore.
I think you'd rejected about 8 of my predictions at that point. So the official score is no one got anything, but who wants the bonus predictions? So these are predictions that were either rejected or just thrown out at the end. I don't know. I in fact, actually, I haven't listened to all of these, but
bonus wins.
There are a lot, right? So I'm going to rattle through them pretty quickly. Yeah. Okay, this is starting with me.
Mario Galaxy 2 will be announced as an exclusive for the new Switch. So they will release it, but you will not be able to buy it for the current Switch. You can only buy it for the new Switch.
I just love the idea that they would treat a game as old as that as an exclusive for a new console.
It's not outside the realms of possibility,
no,
really.
It's not when Nintendo are concerned. Jesus.
No, I just thought it was really funny. But you wouldn't let me have it for some weird reason. And to be fair, it did come out and it was available for the original Switch. So, shame. Right, next bonus one.
Matt will make a big deal out of a follow mission in GTA 6.
I mean, I'd just like to push that to next year because that is definitely going to happen.
Roll over. Yeah.
Okay.
There will be a Marvel-themed Balatro rip-off game.
I took that one back because you pointed out the fact that they'd already release a Marvel card name or something.
Marvel Snap.
Yes,
the card game.
Yeah. Okay.
Shigeru Miyamoto steps down from his current role at Nintendo.
That never happened. I'm surprised at that. Actually, I thought that was going to be it.
All of these feel like they're maybe a this year thing.
Yeah.
We've said that for years.
A bit early.
Switch 2 launches with no Mario games. I'm glad I didn't choose that. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that.
So
I mean, there were no Mario games. It was a Mario Kart game.
No, Mario Kart.
I would. Right.
That counts. Absolutely counts. Another one. Oh, no, that was one.
There will be a GTA parody game in GTA 6.
I don't even know what I was thinking there. That doesn't even make much sense.
A game within a game. Get the
and
first one out.
My last bonus one.
And Nintendo Air Fryer.
I mean, those Kirby Air Riders were close.
Well, actually, I was thinking that pop-up store that they done. Could you imagine if they'd done like a range of cookware?
Yeah, Kirby Air Fryer.
Kirby Air Fryer. Kirby Air Fryer would be really good.
I mean, I would get one. 100%.
Yes, you would. Right, James's bonus ones.
Xbox are going to drop the Series S requirement for new games this year.
No, that never happened. Although, that's not.
It might have happened. We just wouldn't know about it.
Yeah, it's not checking anymore.
No. Well, you can still play Arc Raiders on.
No, that's true. Yeah, a friend of mine plays on the Series S. Says it's fine.
Yeah,
but it's like a 2D pixel art game, isn't it? On S.
Your next one, James.
Arms 2 will be a launch game for the Switch 2.
No Arms.
I mean, I never got on with it. I know some people really love it, and it's just been.
I think people lied about liking it. What do you think? What do you make of that? What do you make of that for a take, Sean?
What do you make of that,
people
Chris Schilling?
Overhyped it.
Yeah. Call out. There you go.
Yeah. And your last one, James.
I know Mario Kart 9 this year.
No Mario Kart 9 this year. So you were
delayed.
absolutely wrong
totally
there,
wrong.
James. Absolutely wrong. Matt, let's go through your bonus ones.
Okay. GTA 6 delayed till 2026.
No, you're not having that.
Too obvious.
There was no way you were having that. That was so obvious.
But it is
the only one that's been correct.
So,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
so I'm winning so far.
You can have 0.1 of a point.
You're not winning.
That's what it takes, Sean, right now.
These aren't in the competition. You're not winning, Matt. You're not
I
winning.
kind of won the moral victory.
You haven't. No
Kind of
moral
has.
victory. You
So
can't just
far,
say
kind of.
obvious shit and say I won.
It was a correct prediction.
The Master Chief Collection to come out on PS5.
That didn't happen, but I'm
No.
very surprised that didn't.
That'll be
happen
this
again,
year
but I
thing, and
don't
now
think
I think.
Yeah, probably.
Switch 2 won't be called Switch 2.
No, absolutely not. You're not having that.
You would have got that wrong anyway, wouldn't you? Shame. Okay.
Everwild to be cancelled.
Everwild was cancelled.
Oh,
Yeah. But then we kind of knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we said no. It's
Point
obviously
two.
going to be cancelled.
Here we go.
Matt.
And Phil Spencer leaving Xbox, but I think we said that every year for the last 3 years.
That was
He's
your
hanging
one.
on, isn't he?
He is. He's loving his job and his pay packet. Sean, you've got 2 bonus predictions.
I was going to say the Switch 2 Joy-Con sticks use Hall sensors.
They
They
don't.
didn't, did they?
No,
No.
don't.
And there was that whole thing about where they just went quiet when they were asked if they use hall
Yeah,
sensors.
they're like, oh yeah, they're improved. We're not going to elaborate any further than that.
And the last one.
I think Netflix will pull out of their whole mobile gaming thing.
Still going.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
they've gone
don't know what to
further.
think
They're,
about
they're
that.
acquiring Warner Brothers, so
That's true.
Yeah, maybe that'll feed into the gaming stuff as well.
Right. Okay. That was
Cool.
their
Big
predictions.
predict-
No
Are we-
points.
Are we too
No
strict,
points.
and that's why every year it's 0 points?
I say this every fucking year. I say every year we're too strict, and then I do something like I'm sorry. Even listening back to that, how you wouldn't let me have Mario Galaxy 2 as an exclusive for Switch 2 is unreal to me. It's unreal.
Okay, do we
this is
turn
the
over a
problem,
new leaf
because-
for this year? Because we can't. Isn't it more fun? Do we get points? And
It
I'm
depends,
keep-
mate, because I've had to go wacky to get them through. We need to say it
mine are all
early.
fucking bullshit.
That's the problem. It's I'm screwed. It's none of these are going to get
Okay, right. I've always picked the order just sort of random because it's not like a draft this time. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to go Matt. I want your first prediction, please.
These are so. It's a really tough year to make predictions. I think really, really tough. But I'm
Didn't
gonna go
ask.
this.
I
I'm
think
gonna go-
because we've always said, like, obviously we don't want to do sort of mean-spirited or negative ones. And
Yeah, I've
unfortunately
tried to avoid that. Like, it's
so
so easy to
much
say.
of the news is exactly like.
It's so easy to say this is cancelled. That team's this, but Tom's leaving. Anyway, I'm gonna start with a full Quake reboot is announced.
Ooh,
Quake's
good.
coming back.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Bring it
I'm
back.
up for that. A full Quake reboot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can have that. That's right. I'm going to go next. My prediction is a 3-pronged attack, right? I think individually,
Oh my god, what's he doing?
these predictions wouldn't get through. But I think all of these have to happen for me to get a point, okay? Of course, it's the 40th anniversary of Legend of Zelda. I think Nintendo will announce an Ocarina of Time full remake, a Legend of Zelda Maker game, like Mario Maker, and a Zelda-themed Mario Kart tracks. So it'll be like 4 tracks, all based around Zelda games. But all of that has to happen for me
I was
to
going
get
to
a
say, I think
point.
we should allow
See,
it just because what a year that would be.
I don't
I
know
love
that
it.
because it's like out of those, like one of those I don't think is ever going to happen, but the other two.
Go on, which
they're
one?
Possible. The Zelda Maker one. that
Yeah, I
don't
think
that
you're
would
right. I think that's the bit that sort of puts that to.
And the last
sort
time was a year of Zelda, they did absolutely fuck all. Like there was nothing, was there? Like we were waiting for the Wind Waker HD and other things on Switch. Like they did seemingly nothing for the last year of Zelda. So you can have that, yeah.
40 years of Zelda, though, they're definitely going to do something. And part of me was thinking, actually, I think it could possibly be. And Cammy, if you're going to clip this one, put this in a bonus. There was part of me that was thinking that it could be that they do like a remake of both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask as like a double pack.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously,
Because they share a lot of assets, and stuff, which obviously would be different in a remake. But
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's-
yeah.
So we're talking a like full remake though, not like a remaster, like a full.
yeah, like a full proper remake this time. Yeah, not a remaster.
I mean, that would be incredible. And if it
Yeah,
happens,
I
brilliant
could.
for us.
They're definitely going to do it at some point. So, like, they will definitely do a remake of Ocarina of Time. They will. I mean, like, I've got no question that they're going to do that at some point. And I just think doing it on the 40th anniversary is the way to go. Right? It's the most likely, I think. But who knows?
See the trailer. You can see the trailer.
Yeah.
Hearing the Navi like, "Hey, listen," or something like that. And they're just like,
I booted up Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo Switch Online this weekend, and just seeing the horse, Epona, like, was it Epona in the menu? I can't remember. Yeah, but I don't know if that was the one from the menu. Was it?
Yes,
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, but like I was like, holy shit, this is just so good. Like honestly, this is bringing back all the feels there.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to get a trailer for the Zelda movie this year, which I'm still scared about, but
worried
also,
about. Yeah. Okay, James.
Okay. By the end of the year.
No, stop, James. How many of these are probably going to be negative Microsoft predictions? That's
I
what I'm
reckon
thinking.
all of them. Yeah,
That's just what I'm thinking.
I've got a few.
That's a good prediction, Matt. You'll get that. Get a point.
Okay.
I've got a few. But this may not be a negative one. By the end of the year, by December 2026, the only way that you'll be able to buy an Xbox will be direct from Microsoft.
Interesting.
What?
Hang on, so you're saying...
So what I'm saying is that retail will have dropped it by this point, and the only way you'll be able to buy it
Right, so
will
it's
be
not a
through-
strategic decision by Microsoft, it's just that retailers can't be bothered
Like
anymore.
Amazon, Smiths...
Right. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way.
So I
cannot physically buy an Xbox
Of course
apart
you
from
can.
Xbox.com.
Yeah, that you have
like
to buy
a new
direct from-
Xbox.
Yeah, if you want to buy
Second-hand
an
Yeah,
Xbox,
yeah, we're not
Xbox.
including second-hand.
you've got to buy it from Microsoft Store.
Right, okay. I mean, you can buy. Okay, all right. You were
And so, dates-wise, you're saying
By
the end of
December
the year.
2026.
by December 1st? November 31st?
By
No,
December
by the end of the year,
31st.
right?
Yeah, by December 31st.
He did say by the end of the year. Matt, what
He
you
said
Well,
by
to be
December.
fair, yeah,
I'm
he
like,
said by the
sorry,
end of the year,
by
and then he
December to
said
me
by
says-
December, which was
Like
Let me
before
just,
December.
Let me just
by the
rewind- let me
31st
just
of
rewind-
December 2026.
Let me just rewind
Okay.
10 minutes to Matt Murray saying, should we be more loose this year,
But
guys?
by December, clarify
I want
something.
the exact date of when you are.
Clarify something.
Matt, it sounds like you
Fucking
think
hell.
this is going to happen. It's
Anything can happen with Microsoft.
Yeah.
Sean, what's your first prediction?
My first prediction is that Nintendo will announce Switch Winter Sports, and there will be a curling mode where you use the Joy-Con in mouse mode to do the scrubbing as it goes along.
Oh, I can see that.
That's very good. I just think they're done with Switch Sports. I think they tried to bring it back. It didn't exactly take the world by storm.
I think it's
I think
sold,
didn't
though,
it?
didn't it?
Yeah, I think it sold really well. It's just that no one was really talking or
wasn't that good.
playing it. But I guess I like the idea, Sean, but the trouble with that is that this sports game is all about, you in a room flicking your wrist, etc., etc. Don't clip that, Cammy. But then if you have to go mouse mode, you'll suddenly then put it on a table. It feels like it's kind of antithetical to...
No, because
The
one
rest of it.
person will do the throw. One person will do the throw, and then someone else will be doing the scrubbing.
Oh, okay.
Take it in turns.
I mean, have that. That's- Again, I'll be up for it.
Okay. Okay. Matt, back to you.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to go for my next prediction. Team Asobi making a new Ape Escape game for PlayStation.
Nice.
So the Astrobot team making...
Okay. Yeah, all right. You can
I
have that.
think-
I don't
yeah.
think that's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen either. But
Why would they? That's the first thing that comes to mind. Why the fuck would they do that?
Just imagine going to the top brass and like, the people are crying out. This new
Actually, well,
escape game.
yeah, there was some Ape Escape stuff in Astrobot. There was some Ape Escape stuff
but
in...
I'm trying to think,
there's
was
Ape
there
Escape
any
stuff...
other games?
Yeah, no.
I'm trying to work out.
There's Ape Escape stuff in Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater. I think they've been testing the waters. Team Asobi obviously smashed it with Astrobot, and what better team within PlayStation to give it to them?
How comes you think everything is testing the waters? Like, it's just
Because a lot
constantly
of stuff is like
testing the
market
waters.
research without us even knowing it. And I think like, okay, are people excited that it's in this? Okay, people talking about it. Is there enough of a fever further for more of this IP? And if it is, or
Do you
isn't,
know what
then-
I'd do to counter that? And I don't want to spoil anything for Sean here. There was another
Yes.
very old classic PlayStation game in Astrobot that they did, and that got way more attention than the Ape
Hey,
Escape level.
yeah, it definitely did.
Just
yeah.
saying it's possible.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I need to make some
yeah, but-
predictions. I don't want to be like, I need something.
Okay,
That's my
right.
prediction, up yours.
My second prediction. Matt Murray will vote against GTA 6 in the TCGS Gotti final.
I mean, it won't be an issue because it won't be out this year.
All right. That's my prediction.
I mean, you
Matt
can have
will vote
that.
against it.
You can have
GTA
that.
6 in the TCGS GOTY final.
I think that's good.
Cool.
I'm right with that.
I mean, I want more clarification, but I'm going to not.
I just know what you're like. I just know it's going to be massive, and you're going to complain about the mission structure or something, and you're going to go Bobble's Detective Season. Actually, that's the better game. And you go, is it, Matt? Is it
Probably
really
is,
though? Jesus, this new Ape Escape game, actually, David, is better than,
Yeah,
and I'm
Tim
going to
Sophie
get so
smashed
angry with you. What if it doesn't make the final? Then I don't get a Louis P's just put in the chat. What if it doesn't make the final? Then I don't get a point. It's got to be in the final. Matt votes against it.
Have that all day long.
Also, if it comes down to it, I will highlight that to Matt if I want it to win. I will use that information.
This is a moot point anyway. I think.
Okay. All right. James.
Sony will announce a PS5 Super Slim that will cost £299 when it comes out.
£300.
Not in a million years.
I want more clarification, but maybe I shouldn't. But what? Give me more. Like
Super
what? So
slim?
it's slimmer or it's cheaper or it's
No,
both?
you know, like they did this with the PS3, how they had like the PS3, the PS3 Slim, and then the PS3 Super Slim, which was the final
That was
model
back
that
in
they
the
released.
day when things got cheaper over time.
Yeah.
Whereas
That
we
was
had the
And I reckon that they'll release a new PS5 this year that will be a slimmer version than the one that we've got now, and it will cost £299.
I'm so tempted. It's never happened before. I'm really tempted to make a counter prediction where I might predict they'll release a new super slim PS5. It goes up in price.
Okay, we'll let you have that. $299.
Yeah.
GBP.
$299 GBP. My word, what world are you living in? A PS5 for less than £300.
Yep.
Sweet. Have it.
All right.
Take it to the bank.
Sean.
Hello. I predict that the new Valve hardware, the new Steam box,
Yes.
whatever they call it,
Yeah.
Steam machine.
I think, the new VR headset and the new Steam machine will be delayed indefinitely.
You think it's not going to come out?
I think they'll delay it I think it will eventually. But I don't think it's going to be this year. I don't think it'll be this year, and I don't think they'll want to say when it's likely to be due to
Delayed indefinitely means it's not coming out.
No, it just means it's delayed until they say
without a
otherwise,
release date.
which-
Yeah.
yeah.
Until RAM goes down. In price.
I mean, I can
Sorry, I'm confused.
really
I'm
see
confused.
this.
So indefinitely means like they'll delay it but not announce when it's coming out,
Yeah.
and then it.
Yeah.
But are you saying it won't come out by the end of the year, or what are we saying here?
So for clarity, I don't think it will come out this year, and I'm happy for that to be part of the bet.
Right, and sure, and if they say it's been delayed until January next year, that doesn't count. You don't
That
get a
also
point,
doesn't
is-
count. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
What
Interesting.
if they later on announce a release date though? Like so they say they just say
That's
it's
what we
been
just
delayed.
said.
Yeah, but if it doesn't come out this year, then that's Sean with a point.
Basically, what Sean's saying is that if it gets to the end of the year and we still don't know when the Steam machine's coming out, then he gets a point.
But
which I
if
think
on
is
the 31st of
wild
December they're
if that
like,
happens.
here's the date, then it doesn't have a point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they always said this will be announced early 2026, and I think given the RAM situation, I think they're probably like freaking out as well.
Yeah.
I mean, but so just people in the chat like Phil Wall and stuff are clarifying.
Sorry,
Machine, Steam machine or VR?
I
headset
think
both?
both. I think the controller will be fine
No RAM.
because no RAM in it.
Maybe is it?
If they bring out the controller before the they just went, we're selling the bad for it.
Yeah, the frame.
You want it? Okay, yeah. You can have that. Last prediction, Matt.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh. This is probably not going to get accepted, but I'm going to say Tencent to fully acquire Ubisoft.
Ooh.
Nah, that's likely to
I
happen.
think there are reasons they basically can't. Right,
Do you know what? I
James?
misheard
Is
that.
Okay, go on.
I misheard that.
What did
In
you
my
think I
head,
said?
you went Tencent to acquire Microsoft, and I was like, what? Tencent to acquire Ubisoft? No, I don't think they'll have any interest in Ubisoft, so Yeah, you can have that, I think.
Well, I mean,
Right.
they obviously do have like a 10 or 15% stake in it currently, and
But
the family
that
are
in
like,
everything, don't they?
I was going to say, and obviously this is James's field, but aren't there? China has rules about how much they can companies can invest in foreign companies. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, there's been a lot of pullback from that recently.
Mm-hmm.
Matt's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you can have it.
You know what? I'll take it.
There you go.
Another 0-pointer.
Okay, so my one is I've put this as a joke. This isn't going to be the actual title.
It's testing the waters.
But
Market
Nintendo
research.
to
Interesting.
announce Luigi's Street, which is a new Luigi's Mansion game, but it's more open worldy rather than just set in one mansion with a fixed perspective. I think there's going to be, or maybe there will be
Luigi's
fixed
Street, not Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, so you're going between different buildings and you're finding stuff in like a town. It's like a ghost town basically, and Luigi is.
So why not just Luigi's Ghost Town?
Luigi's Ghost Town, something like that. That's not quite as cool.
No,
though,
I
is
think
it?
let's stick to the street. I like that.
Luigi's Street.
Luigi's Street.
Well, I was just. Well, it's Luigi's
It's
Mansion,
Luigi's
isn't it?
Street.
Luigi's Town. Something I don't know. It's not going to be like that, is it? But like that's why I'm not committing to the title. But there will be a more open Luigi's Mansion style game announced. And when I was thinking about this, I was thinking, no, actually, Luigi's Mansion's not been out long, has it? Fucking has. Luigi's Mansion 3's been, what, 6 years, 7 years?
Yeah.
Something like that. And it's like, fuck me, these games that feel so fresh in my mind. Yeah, 2019. So it'll be 7 years this year.
Everything
And I
since
think-
2020 it's just been a blur.
Well, and there's also part of me thinking, what the fuck are Nintendo going to announce next? Like, I'm pretty certain their next Mario game's going to be Mario Odyssey 2, right? I think that's where they're going to go with the 3D stuff. I don't think that's any time soon because we've just had Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I was thinking about this because I was trying to work out predictions. I was like, okay, let's look at all the IP. We'll just release the Metroid. Animal Crossing, they got the Switch 2 version, whatever. It's going to be years for a new one. We've just had a Mario Kart. Loads of these IPs we've just had releases for generally. Like a lot of the big ones.
You cannot count the Animal Crossing upgrade as a new release
I think
for that
Animal
series.
Crossing, regardless of the Switch 2 version, is miles away. So, obviously we get like a new Mario, but then after that, I was like, where are we with things?
Well,
Yeah, where are we?
It's
What do we get
It's a new
next?
Mario and a new Zelda, isn't it? That's what everyone's waiting for. But
Smash Bros.
no, please.
Yeah, but it's not been that long ago since Tears of the Kingdom.
Less time than Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah.
No, Tears of the Kingdom come out after Smash Bros. Didn't
That's
it?
what
That's
you
what I'm
mean.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Okay,
we are due another
so the
25
prediction
minutes on
is-
Smash Brothers.
The prediction is what again? Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Luigi, like a more open world Luigi
Luigi's
Mansion style game. Yeah.
Cool. I should
Cool.
just acknowledge there was some stuff in the chat a minute ago about the listener predictions. So I think it was Gasman who put that together, and I did try and get in touch with him about it, but he's not reachable. So I that might come up in a future episode. I don't know. Listeners did predictions about us and the show and stuff, but I've not seen what any of them were. So
Yeah, if we can get hold of that, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Cool. Sean.
No.
No, James.
Oh,
James
sorry.
is next. James. Final prediction.
There we go.
No, it's horrible because it's
Phil
like
Spencer, blah blah blah.
no, because I'm looking at my lists and I'm just like, these are pretty boring, really. Can I have Xbox or rebranded as Xbox with Copilot?
No, it's what you had last year.
I know, that's what I thought. I thought I had that one, but yeah, it was
Way too close to what you had last
Yeah.
year. I thought I had that one. We played a clip of you
Did I
saying
say
it
that one?
about 10
Yeah.
minutes ago, yeah.
So I've got a Steam Machine one as well, but it's too similar to Sean's, which is no good.
I'm buying time.
Quickly googling game predictions 2026 Reddit.
Can I? Okay, the one I actually had first on my list, but I don't think you're going to let me have, is I had that Sony will announce a new handheld that plays PS5 games and does streaming. But you're not going to let me
No,
have that, are
because
you?
no,
We've had
because
that
Matt
last
had
time.
that last year.
Yeah. Yeah, but you've okay. So we're saying that you can't have anything that's been previously predicted.
Yes.
Like, it's
No,
impossible.
last year you can't have last year's predictions. No.
You know, 2024s.
I think I remember.
Okay. Apple will announce a gaming-focused Apple TV, complete with a new controller, and then forget about it a month later. But they
Okay,
announced
fine.
it.
I mean, we've been over this, James.
Yeah, it's more of an interface prediction, but sure.
Yeah, save it for our show. Where is that new Apple TV? Fucking hell, I'm desperate. It's been fucking years.
I don't know why anyone wants an Apple TV. I don't understand.
It's just
it.
quicker,
I
better
don't-
UI
it's-
than TV UI.
yeah, the
It's
UI
just
is way
nicer,
better.
better
It's-
quality as
I
well.
will admit,
It's-
because my brother's got one, and when I've been round at his and it has the fucking proper 4K screensavers, I'm like, it does
Yeah,
look really
and
good,
well,
actually.
I mean, they're nice, but it's just better quality. It's just easier, faster,
so much
better.
What do you mean
nicer.
better quality? It's slightly quicker, but 140 quid or whatever it is. It's wild to me. I don't look.
No.
What is it? The Amazon Fire Stick for 4K Amazon Fire Stick is just as nippy, and it's what £20 on Black Friday or whatever it is. That's like wild. That I honestly, you're mad. You're absolutely insane.
Apple TVs, yeah, great. Anyway, we're
Yeah,
not talking about that
okay.
now.
Apple TV is great, unbelievable. Go on.
Is it me?
Yes.
This felt familiar when I wrote it, so I don't know if it's come up before.
Xbox with Copilot.
You could totally see them calling themselves Xbox with Copilot.
Yeah, I could see that every year when
Yeah.
you mention
It's
it.
the kind of stupid naming that they go in for.
I mean, obviously, last week, sorry, Sean, everyone thought that they'd rebranded Office to
Oh yeah.
yeah,
what was
to
it?
Copilot. Whatever.
Microsoft Copilot or something. And I know it's just like a title on the webpage, but it certainly seemed like you were renaming Office to. Yeah, no, sorry.
Sega to announce the launch of the Dreamcast Mini. Have we had that before? It felt maybe it's a bit odd.
No, I don't think we have. I think
We haven't
that's a
had it for
good
a few
shout.
years.
I reckon
Might have
that's a good one.
variations. Yeah, I like it.
yeah.
I like it, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to have all the
Alright.
hits. It's going to have
Pizza
Shenmue.
Taxi,
It's
Choo
gonna
Choo
have
Rocket,
Power Stone,
Blue
Skies of
Stinger,
Arcadia.
Blue Stinger. Yeah.
Outrun-
Struggling, aren't you? Because it's
Outrun
not
2.
as good a console
Metropolis
as some
Street
people
Racer.
make out.
Yes.
Soul Calibur.
Right.
Oh.
Did anyone have any down that they didn't get to? Because I've got a few.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
a bunch. They're
Yeah, I
all
got a
pretty
few,
tame, though.
Am I
Go on,
rubbish?
Matt.
Okay, mine was Super Mario Galaxy 3 announced ahead of the movie in April.
Nice.
Don't not happen.
They've never really done anything alongside the movies, have they? They've
No, and I
never
think they
really-
would have probably done it already.
Yeah.
But anyway, new Star Fox game. That's whatever at this point. I was basically looking at all the IPs. Okay,
running out of
done.
ideas.
I was like, basically, what IPs have I not done recently?
Monkey tennis.
Well, no, it's funny you say that. So I was looking at Camelot, who did Golden Sun, I think previously.
Yeah.
So maybe Golden Sun, but then Camelot are now currently working on the new Mario Tennis
They
Fever,
do all
whatever
the
it's called.
sports
So,
stuff now, yeah,
so I was like, okay, that's not going to happen. It's Golden Sun anyway. Uncharted 5 teased. I know, we've heard not all of Naughty Dog are working on Intergalactic. I think Last of Us is probably really far away. Why not tease an Uncharted 5? It's probably not going to happen. And the last one.
I also think they'd be mad to talk about Uncharted while building up to Intergalactic or whatever. it's called.
Yeah. And last one,
yeah.
this is wishful thinking, it's not going to happen, but a Dino Crisis reboot, remake, something brand new Dino Crisis. But
It's been people have been going on about that for years.
yeah.
Okay, I've got 2 PowerWash Simulator ones. One
Oh
of them was
god, here we go.
Stranger Things DLC. The other one was
Yeah, you could have the house. You could have the Henry Creel house, couldn't you?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids style DLC. I don't know if it would be based around the movie, but you will be shrunk down and like cleaning like a Hot Wheels car or something.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Stranger Things one would be great.
Actually, Hot Wheels, that tying in with Hot Wheels, and then you shrink down, and you've got, I kind of like that idea. I think that would work better if the game was more ultra realistic, like where you're actually seeing all the fingerprints on the top of the car and all that, and the style they go for. I don't know if it works with it, but I do like the idea of you being little and like cleaning something like that. James Farley to miss more than 6 shows this year, but
That's likely.
before
it's
recording
low,
listeners, 3 of those were already on
Already
there.
booked in.
Yeah.
Technically, we've all missed one.
Left 4 Dead 3 announced as an extraction shooter was my last
I
one.
had a Left 4 Dead prediction I didn't write down, but I was like a remaster of the first 2. and a teaser for another one, but I thought Valve have got other things they're getting on with.
Tweaking it to be an extraction shooter actually sounds like something that would be pretty good, but also I don't know if I want everything to be an extraction shooter.
Dave, why did you say that? That sounds fucking great.
All right, I'll get on it, mate.
Getting all the gnomes and stuff. I need 50 gnomes.
James, what were your leftovers?
I had Marathon comes out and is a massive hit. was one of the ones.
I could see
what a wacky world that would be.
I could see a massive hit or massive, massive flop. Honestly,
I like the fact it's as if you went about what would be something I don't think that happened. I'll go with that.
I've got the Steam machine will launch at £899 and will flop hard, in the sense that Valve won't even release any sales numbers for it, like to say who's
See, I think
Do
that's
they do sales
too
numbers?
much, but I think it would still do all right, just because of what people are like.
At that price point, though, that's wild, isn't it?
That would,
I still think enough people would go for it. I don't think they do official Steam Deck sales numbers. I mean, some people have worked out maybe what. I don't think Valve have said we've sold this many. Have they? I don't think they do that.
They can.
How did we? Yeah, because I know there was the story about
it's like 3 or 5 million of them.
It's like 5 million. Or something. Yeah.
I had.
I assume people when they work it out, do they just go to their local game store and say, "How many Steam Decks have you sold?" Eight, right? 8 times.
They're like none, because you can only buy it on Valve.
Shops on.
Go out in the street, just ask 5 people if they've got one, and then times that by.
Yeah,
by 5 billion or whatever. You can only get them from Valve, which, funny enough, is the way Microsoft's going by the end of the year
on the Copilot store,
December. What's an Xbox? Sorry, I meant Xbox and Copilot.
No.
Oh, right now
Xbox,
I know what you mean.
No, Xbox with Copilot.
With Copilot.
Everything's an Xbox with Copilot, David.
On a side note, I was listening to some old episodes of TCGS recently, and it was the brand when they announced the Series X and S, and Matt saying, it's the Xbox is called the Xbox now. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? It was called Xbox and you're buying a Series S. But then what's the point in calling it? We had this massive row about what Xbox was. And Matt was like, you just don't understand the branding.
That does sound like something I'll say.
Go on, James.
I was going to have Nintendo will announce the Switch 2 Lite, but I thought
too early.
They should, but it's too early.
Yeah. Again, especially with the RAM stuff.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. The rest of it.
There's another one there that you bottled saying.
Read it. Pretty much
There's
read
one that you
everything on that
bottled
page.
saying there. Go on.
Read it all.
No. I mean, I won. But it's just rubbish because it's
just
read
read it all, James.
What we want to hear.
No, I just said extensive Mario Kart World DLC will be announced at whatever E3 adjacent show happens this year.
Okay.
Which is
right.
fine,
but we still want to hear it.
Okay.
Also, Nintendo won't announce any new Mario or Zelda games this year. That was the other one I had.
There's no way they're not announcing Zelda stuff this year.
That would be a great prediction, actually, because
it'd be funny if they didn't.
Yeah, if it really
40th anniversary, they don't announce anything.
So that's the thing. I was going to say any new Mario or Zelda games. So like things like remakes, remasters wouldn't count.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, I think that's likely. Okay, Sean, what are your leftovers?
Twitch announces the end of Prime subs.
Yeah, I mean that's. Yeah, it's pretty much coming, isn't it? Yeah. Ruins half of Matt's segment at the end of the show. That
good, even shorter, mate.
Yeah.
Don't like the money, and David. Don't like the money. Okay, fine. I'll keep it for myself. And I guess if you're not bothered about it.
Meta announces the closure of Horizon Worlds.
Would we know?
I don't think they'll announce it.
No,
I think
that was already. I thought they'd already killed that.
No, we spoke for a long time about how it's consumed the app.
Yeah, fucking bizarre. It's actually hard to find the games on the app.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. And the last one, people start using SD cards and RAM sticks as currency.
Well, like some sort of dystopian world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is actually happening, so this would have been a mad prediction, but have you heard that NVIDIA are re-releasing the 3060 range?
Really?
Like, because they've got old chipsets and stuff.
What else are you going to buy?
Yeah. It's like, that would have been a mad prediction for we think, I My prediction is Nvidia are going to release a third generation card. So they have the fifth or sixth one next year.
Jesus.
Anything can happen.
Cool. Right, okay, we've got one last thing to talk about before we go. I think we'll hold back questions until next week because we're running long. But we've got something to talk about. The Games Critic Prediction League. What was it called? What's the actual official name for it, Sean?
TCGS hosts 2025 Turbo League.
Okay.
It's the Fantasy Critic.
The Fantasy Critic. And I've just realised that obviously, so you reuse the same league each year, and I don't think I can change the name. So it's good. So the 2026 one is also going to be called the
2025 one. Yeah, cool.
What? We can't change the name? Are you serious?
I don't think so. No.
We should just set up a new one though, can't we?
Yeah. I could just set up a new one, but it's a pain in the arse, isn't it?
Well, if it's got the correct year, then we should absolutely do that.
Quite funny for it to have the wrong
Do we
one.
have to be called the same things again? Am I Big Sammy Holdings again?
I think we can rename our
we'll surely be able to change the name
we
of
can
the
set
companies.
up new publishers and everything. But yeah, so this for those who don't know, throughout the year, we each had a pretend publisher and we bought games and then we scored points depending on how they reviewed. I mean, if you haven't, if you weren't following the show last year, James took a quite lackadaisical approach to the whole thing. Is that fair to say, James?
Yeah.
When did you start properly? Was it October?
It was around
yes, you did the first draft. We all did the draft together in January, and he did nothing until when?
About November.
November. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so should I just do the final scores and then maybe we can get into how some of it played out, or I don't know, how do you want to do it?
How angry I got by the end of it, yeah. The fact that I can see you're this far ahead of me really pisses me off, but we'll talk about that afterwards. Go on.
Okay, so with 63.16 points in fourth place, it's James Farley. Farley
believe
Point
that.
Interactive. Yeah, it was a shocker. To be fair, towards the end of the year, he did almost fill out his roster after neglecting it for a lot of the year. In third place, we've got David Turner's Big Sammy Holdings with 102.26 points.
Can I just make a point here? So where it says budget, is that how much money we had left?
Yes.
So the fact that James Farley was we'd all spent our money by that point, and somehow you still spent $75.
Yeah, I'll explain what happened there.
$1 on each one.
The reason was because when I finally got into this around November, I didn't realise how it kind of worked. So I was just like, well, I'll just put this much down. And,
we'd worked it out in January.
You ended up with the least amount of money out of the three of us, and you weren't competing. It's quite wild.
The lowest number of released games as well, like on my list.
Second place, Captain Toss, Flobbledob Software and Sons, 124.79 points. But the winner, Matt Murray, Electronic Farts, 150.57 points. Well done, Matt.
Happy with that.
Well done, Matt.
Happy with that. I was going for the quadruple because I managed to win the wild card. My game on Gotti. I won the predictions.
Yep.
So, going for the full set, but I didn't get a single point on predictions. But yeah. I'm happy with the treble.
Because you did well with your counter picks. You managed to pick two games that didn't come out. Grand Theft Auto 6 and Judas.
But both of my games.
Which
was a bit annoying. I lost interest as soon as GTA 6 was delayed.
What annoyed me towards the end of the year, it was really fucking close between myself and Sean, really close.
Yeah.
And it looked like it could have gone either way. Mm-hmm. And what really annoyed me is that you had mixtape, and I was like, if that gets it's been very quiet. If that gets delayed, then I'm in a real chance of finishing second here. This is brilliant. And then it got delayed, and I was like, yes, I'm going to do it. And Sean went, I'll just switch that out. And I was like, oh, I forgot that was a fucking thing.
So the rule was you got one free switch, but then also, if something you had picked that had not been counterpicked was not coming out that year, then you could switch it for free. That worked out all right for me. So I'm shaking his head for.
We are, So we are doing the same again next year. However, we're treating this year we're treating this Fantasy Critic League in a different way. We are going to make it a streaming series where we have drafts and we have certain weeks where we bid for games, and we'll have a reveal moment where we're all on stream when we're finding out who's actually won, and there'll be only certain weeks we can bid for games, so you can't just slip one through the net without anyone noticing. There's certain rules that I've proposed. I don't know if they've been accepted yet, but like my proposals were no remakes or remasters. They're not allowed. No unannounced games like James last year, and all within the rules. I'm not having a go at anyone. We were all doing it within the rules.
Yeah, then no things such as like 3D Mario game.
Any of that,
Mario Kart game unannounced, Half-Life unannounced.
And I honestly, I think this is the most controversial one. I think if you pick a game, you can't drop it. Like that's part of the risk, you know. And I also think that you shouldn't be forced to pick a certain amount of games. If James goes into it going, I'm only going to choose one game at the start. Oh, have you got to? Have you got?
Yeah, I think there's got to be surely minimum for the.
Yeah, you can set how many you draft at the start. So it could be none, it could be.
Okay,
10.
so maybe do 3 at the start where you've got to do 3, and then later on you can decide not to bid during the transfer season, transfer window or whatever. But we're going to do that. We won't do that on the pod because I think this is more of a visual thing. You should be able to see the league as it's being updated, which most people didn't get to see for most of the year.
Yeah, we're going to make it. I mean, we kind of changed it towards the end, but we're going to make a public league with a URL, and so people can look at it at any point as well, and follow it if you're already on Fantasy Critic.
And there will be specific streams. They will not be hidden behind a paywall, so they won't be part of our Patreon. Everyone will be able to see them, and we'll put them up on YouTube if you want to follow along. So that's how we're going to do it. We will announce dates and when we're going to do all this stuff ahead of time. That is to come.
I should say as well that there is a listeners one again this year, but you have already missed out if you're not already involved. It's already underway. But yeah,
sorry about that. So congratulations, Matt, 2025 winner. Do you want to do the socials to celebrate?
I've forgotten how to do that. Yeah, sure. I mean, we've got some streams this week. I mean, if you'll listen to us live, there's a stream tomorrow on Tuesday. If you're not, then Sean is streaming Arc Raiders Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Friday night at 9 p.m. James is streaming our Game of the Year for 2025, Baby Steps. So Farley Steps returns this Friday. Yeah. Both of those on twitch.tv/TCGS if you have an Amazon account and a Twitch Prime account. You can connect them and you get something called Prime Gaming, where you get a free subscription to give to any channel of your choosing whilst go to our channel while Sean and or James are streaming their games, to subscribe to the channel for free, and we get a little bit of a kickback. And if you miss our streams live, you can go to YouTube, search TCGS on YouTube or on the app, and you can watch the VODs of those as well as the VODs of this very podcast and anything else we've done on Twitch. And the website is tcgs.co with links to our amazing Discord community, which it's been so entertaining, so brilliant seeing you all over Christmas specifically, but over the last year, and we can't wait to do more stuff and see more of the quizzes and whatnot that you guys are doing there. So Discord link is on tcgs.co, our store. We're definitely going to get more merch on the store this year for sure. Our socials, Strava Club, Strava Poo on there. I love you all. Just a personal shout out for you guys. And it's all on tcgs.co.
It's good to be back. Thank you so much for living it. We will catch you next week with some more video game chit chat. Hopefully James feels a little bit better and Matt will be a little bit older. We will catch you then.
I mean, we're all going to be a little older.
Yeah, but
that's a guarantee.
But trying to do the birthday thing. See ya.
Didn't work.
Goodbye.
Fuck off. All right, bye everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.